It got harder than you thought it would be. Texted if I wanted to stop, I would've let it go. But I get it, it's alright, 'cause I can't keep my shit together. Safe, you can't debate that. Don't want shit to get better, 'cause it make me forget it all and I hate that. Last summer, everything was easy. We had it all, didn't we, baby? No wonder you couldn't keep it. It got harder than you thought it would be. You stopped loving me on the dark nights. Now you won't kiss me in the sunlight. Last summer, I know you leave me, 'cause loving me is
everybody.
What's up, chat? Let me play some music here. Hey, what's good? What's good, chatteroni? Chat people. Welcome to another Tokyo Machine stream. Why am I getting, this is absolutely ridiculous, honestly. The bonking, it has to stop. I will never get used to it. And I need a haircut. This is getting just absolutely fucking ridiculous. Your bunk budget needs to be inflated. I mean, inflation needs to happen, is what I'm thinking. I think bunks need to be like 10 times the fucking price. Yeah. Ow. Bonkflation. Holy shit. That's good. Good shit. That's good shit. How you doing, chat? Welcome to another Tokyo Machine Strom. Is audio good is my question. Is audio fine? Are we audible? I'm going to be doing this. I'm gonna put the microphone right in front of me so it's off camera. So it's we're professionals here. You know what I mean? Smug Lyric says, "You made the prices, buddy. That's on you." Well, I mean, yeah, you're right. That is it. The thing is, though, I don't know if I've mentioned this. There might be another bonk coming. Something to the tune of a gigabonk. And I'm thinking certain prices are gonna have to be changed because of that. It's not something I planned, but it's just how the market works. It's just how the market just that's capitalism. Anyway, who do we have as a special guest for tonight? Let me unmute myself so I can hear that fella. Boom. I'm not sure if he's ready yet, but if he is, I'm ready too. Oh, and you can see when I'm saying stuff. Whoa. 1 2 1 2 3 testing. I probably need some headphones. Oh shit. Wait, hold up. Can we hear him? Let me pause the music first. Hold up. Okay, I'm pausing the music. Speak.
Hello, Mr. Tokyo Machine. How you doing?
Sick. We're doing phenomenal. Welcome, Gammer, to the Tokyo Machine stream. Oh, and I got this. Check it out.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Oh,
it doesn't work. Oh shit. Oh, hold up. Let me play some music, but like quiet. Let's do. Welcome, Gammer, to the chat. He's in the chat.
Thank you, Mr. Tokyo Machine.
You got it. If I play music in the background,
I do appreciate you taking the time out for me today.
Of course. I appreciate you taking the time of your busy schedule to talk to us.
That's great. Now, you had your first Tokyo Machine release in 2016, right? How does it feel knowing that a track you made as a poorly produced joke accidentally ended up being the song that made your career relevant?
Oh shit, that is a great dude. We're gonna get there. We're gonna definitely get there. Let's hear it for Mr. Gammer in the building. Do you hear my soundboard, by the way?
Yeah, I can hear your soundboard.
Do you hear this?
It's good. I can hear the record scratch. It's not. Yes.
That's crazy, dude. That's nuts. So we got Gammer in the building. I'm going to enable. I'm gonna make sure that you know what. I'm gonna go studio mode, and I'm just gonna make sure that you guys can see who we're actually talking to, just in case you forget. I'm gonna do panel guest. I'm gonna do this, and now we know who we're talking to. Holy shit. Mr. Gammer in the building. I'm gonna switch back to this screen, and then I'm gonna exit studio mode. How beautiful is this? Look, now you're visible on every single stream. Check this out. Boom. You're right here. You're here. You're in my room.
Oh wow.
Literally, right above the TV.
Oh wow.
Just in case anyone wants to take a closer look. You know what I mean? I'm covering you there, but like if it's so if you have something really important to say, you can there we go. That's cool. Like that. That's bonkers.
That's great. It has been a while since we've actually hung out or spoke. I have noticed that you're no longer using a voice changer.
That is true. What do you mean voice changer? My balls dropped. Like you might have I've shown this to the chat before. I can sometimes just basically just kind of retract them, and it works in a way that like I mean, I can demonstrate. One sec.
Okay.
No, one sec.
And how do you deal with disappointing your fans now that they know you're just a middle-aged white guy with an exceptionally average voice?
I mean, no, it's not. It's until I press the balls in, everything changes. It's back to normal again, isn't it? Let me release.
Okay.
I wasn't expecting you to be ready for that one.
Oh my god. Well.
Let him go.
The Tube Ferret with a first-time chat. Holy shit! Is that the needed you guy? Icon. What do you say to that?
You know, I was thinking earlier about things we could talk about, and I was thinking like, because I get asked this question a lot, like, what's one of my favorite tracks? And one of my favorite tracks, genuinely, is "Needed You," but unfortunately, that's completely overshadowed by that fucking artwork, fucking Fortnite thing that my manager thought would be a good idea. You know. You know, the same manager that said you weren't worth a single ticket. Yeah, he was wrong on both accounts.
Oh, that one. I do remember that manager. I love him with my whole fist.
Shout out Keizo's manager. Rest in peace, wherever you are.
We're gonna drop some bombs tonight. But I do have some actual.
Crash out, honestly.
I do have some actual questions for you.
Here's the thing, right? I think the Monster Cat rights for "Needed You" expire in 2 or 3 years, and I'm going to take the rights back and delete that fucking song, and it will be gone forever.
Just because of the artwork.
Enjoy it.
Just because of the artwork.
Just because of that fucking artwork. It wasn't my idea. Not my idea.
That makes absolutely perfect sense.
It was not my idea.
Was it that one manager's idea? What is it? Was it like just that one guy that you just mentioned briefly? That I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, you should make your brand gaming, and like Fortnite's popular. So I remember I was like transiting in Hong Kong International Airport, and I was like, "Yep, whatever you say." And I saw it, and I thought, okay. And the thing is, I am probably a bit edgelordy and snooty, right? I'm one of those. I'm like the walking Redditor, like Fortnite.
You're
I
getting
thought,
there.
let's go with it. Didn't think nothing of it until that one particular Twitter person just tweeted, I swear, like once every 6 months, reminder that this is real artwork that exists.
Oh yeah,
and
that's
it's
true.
That
That
artwork,
exists.
and it's always their most engaged post. So, yeah,
That's their life.
I paid the price for that one.
That's their life, though. Think about it. Like if it wasn't for that particular track, they wouldn't do anything else. Like, you might be keeping someone
fair play
alive
to them,
there.
They got me. It takes a lot to roll me up like that, but they got me.
Again, don't take it personally. It wasn't your choice, right? Right, chat? It wasn't his choice.
Tokyo Machine. My
Damn
next
it.
question is, as someone who takes pride in producing your own music, do you ever feel burdened by crushing guilt, knowing that you personally are providing no value to AI companies and their respective shareholders?
AI companies. That's
Yeah.
yeah. I wonder if they train.
Do you ever feel bad that you don't use AI and you're not of value to shareholders?
You're right. You're absolutely right. I should start using AI. Stat. If
Am I enough value to shareholders?
how many shows have you played this year?
I'd just like to say shout out to Tokyo Machine. Thanks for coming on.
Woo! Thank you, Gammer. Well, that was fun. Thanks for popping in. It was good. What the Asian Gray says? What the is the Fortnite balls guy talking about?
Kanye East. Have you seen that?
Yes, probably.
The Fortnite balls. I'm gay. I kidnap autistic boys.
Anyway, I think I met you for like in person for the first time at like ADE 2018. But the
I remember that.
Yeah, you were wearing this like rain jacket even though it wasn't raining because we were indoors.
The blue rain jacket. Yes, I still have that.
Nice.
I remember that because I did that set and then I went to the Steve Aoki show.
Right.
For the infamous, we did a song together, so pop out for one song, get a photo, and go to bed. And I remember it was just
that's how you do it.
You know, that jacket turned into a personal greenhouse, which was just not only cooking me, but you could visibly see like the sweat inside the jacket.
That's beautiful.
So
That's
stopped
perfect.
wearing that one out to shows.
It was definitely like high Fahrenheit, high Celsius in there. So, but ADE is just kind of like
Yeah,
that.
that was the first time we met. I do remember you walking into the green room and thinking, "Holy shit, Ghastly's here!" But then I was like, "Oh wait, no."
Boss
And
Fight
then we
was
met
there
and
too.
it's Tokyo Machine, yeah.
Remember Boss Fight?
Yeah?
Everybody was there. Milkweg, right? That was the big.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that's right. Still going. Monster Cat's still doing their yearly events there.
Yeah. So I've heard. For fuck's sake. You know what I mean?
Oh, right. Okay.
So I've heard.
You want to go there?
I mean, shit. You want to go?
No, it's good. Shout
Rathwave,
out
awesome.
Monster Cat.
Zintrix, cool question. What are we expecting fan releases for? We're not doing Jackpot fucking Trackpot today. Jesus. We got this guy. Fucking look, right. This. I have a question because we did meet like for real, like a year later when I was invited on your tour.
You were.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that was great.
And
you know what? We hang out loads and had the best time.
Absolutely
and
the
I
best.
really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it.
It really was. I
I was
remember
thinking about that earlier as well. We had a great time.
I remember just for the first week, I was just extremely sick. I had a big cold, and the thing about the States is when you have a big cold, and you order a tea in a restaurant, they give you iced tea by default because tea is iced tea, obviously, right? Makes perfect sense, especially for a British person. That doesn't piss you off at all.
Yeah, I had to learn that it's like it's called English breakfast tea everywhere else.
Yeah. Any Americans in the chat?
Chief Ferret's American.
Cool.
Can you block them, by the way?
Yep, sure. One sec.
Cool, thank you. Don't actually.
How do you remember that tour though? Like, how do you feel about it? Like in general, it was North America. It was Canada. It was like multiple shows.
Yeah.
It was like 2 shows in Canada, 2, 3, and multiple in the States.
I'll be blunt. I loved the tour. I loved having you on tour. I loved having Riot on tour. I liked the actual doing the tour bit, the hanging out, the bit between shows was great. 2018, 2019 was probably the peak of Gammer, coming off the back of like Drop, Zombie, Needed You, that kind of stuff. But I remember just feeling so depressed and lost because like I liked bouncing between the world of hard dance and dubstep.
Yeah.
But the shows I felt were getting dubsteppier and dubsteppier, and I remember just feeling like I had to play headbanging stuff and sitting there thinking, how did I get here? This isn't quite where I want to be.
Yeah.
It peaked with Palladium. Palladium was like my dream show. We were so close to selling out.
I remember that. I was there.
And I really wanted to make it special, unfortunately. And God bless the guy. I genuinely hope he's well, wish him all the best. But my manager at the time dropped the ball so fucking hard on so many things, and it just never got to be the thing I wanted it to be. And then obviously COVID happened, and then off the back of that, jumping forward a bit here.
A little bit.
Myself to myself a lot more, but the tour was fun. The tour was fun. Had a great tour. Loved having you on it.
Yeah,
it was amazing. I still think to this day, God, Tokyo Machine is one of the nicest people I've ever met.
No,
and I'm. It's mad.
I did the know you thing.
It's mad that you were supporting me on the tour when I always considered you a much bigger artist, and it's so cool to see all the cool stuff you're doing now. I mean, your production's incredible and everything. So.
All right.
Good for you.
No, I genuinely think your Palladium show was sick. You did make it special. You did have multiple cameos. We were watching from the balconies. It was fucking sick, dude. You should not absolutely beat yourself up for not selling that one out. It was so close. To me, it was sold out.
Career, I mean, I was a relatively unknown hard dance artist that I think was 300 people shy of selling it out.
Yeah.
Even the Insomniac guys were happy because they're like, look, we made money, we're all good. But unfortunately, you know how it is, Palladium, you're either a sellout artist or you're not. And you are, in industry terms, you're pretty much labeled as much. And also, COVID happening as well.
Yeah,
it's kind of almost made the event a non-event kind of thing.
Well, yeah, I do have a shitty event, a shitty just situation connected with COVID. There was I had big plans, semi-big. I told this to chat already. Yeah,
we were playing Valorant and stuff.
Yeah, the fucking the LED mask made by Bass Drop Props, $5,000 sitting in my fucking drawer until today for the past 6 years. It just, COVID kind of fucked it up for me. I remember I was gonna throw it on the tour and just be like, I had a whole plan. It's all just you're basically rebuilding from scratch after COVID at this point. To me, at least it feels like it.
Yes,
to me.
I remember because I think we get a bit industry here, but
a little bit.
My tour was to sort of piggyback to your tour, which is not uncommon, to be honest. And yeah, I remember you had to. God, I remember you telling me all the stuff you had going on, and it was COVID. Look, COVID was horrible, but I checked out my music and like just spent all my time with my kids, which is great.
Right.
You know, we formed such a strong bond, but yeah, it's sort of a definitely a big spanner in the works for a lot of things.
Absolutely. And that's an awesome topic I also want to get into, because I bet a lot of people also want to hear that. And I know you're open about this kind of stuff because, you know, we've talked about it.
Yeah.
Is a hot dog a sandwich though?
I mean, it's.
What would you say? I'm trying to like figure it out.
I mean, it's meat in between. Well, you say it's in between bread, but it's not in between bread because the bread is a gap is created and the meat is dropped into it. So I would technically, if we wanted to be like real technical, I'd say no.
I would say no too. Obviously, there's condiments you can add to it. There's garnish and stuff. So that is consistent with the structure of a sandwich.
At the most, if you really wanted to stretch it, you could call it an open sandwich. At the most, you could call it an open sandwich, but who's going to do that? Let's be real.
Fuck yeah, you're right. But then again,
can I get an open sandwich with a Frank?
With a Frank.
Thank you.
There's places that serve you just DIY burgers. I don't know if you've seen that, just like a deconstructed one. You just have to fucking do it yourself. Just like flap it. Just, you know, one of those where the bun is just outside. You see all the ingredients.
I took Korean barbecue and made it like super low effort. It's like just give you
low key, just like DIY food. Burger places do that all over everywhere.
I'm not familiar with that. I'm not quite as worldly these days. So
sounds like
you've a deconstructed burger place.
Yeah, you've never been to a bougie burger place, bro?
I might next time I cook for my missus. I might just say, look, here's a deconstructed burger, and just throw a fucking, excuse my language, frozen patty on a plate, and just say, there you go.
All you got to do is just like,
see you later.
The bun is there. It's just like they don't do the final step of putting the bun on top of the other one. That's it. That's all the DIY aspect of it. Anyway,
that's ridiculous.
Literally, just to show you the ingredients, just like you see the whole thing, and there's like garnish. It looks kind of nice, but like it just that's not a.
Why are burgers trying to be everything to everyone?
Fucking. I think burgers are a little bit overrated. Do you play Bug Snacks?
My daughter plays it, and I've watched her play it. I have not. There was like a burger character on that one.
Yeah, there's a bunger. It goes bunger.
I think I remember that.
They love ketchup.
When we got the PS5, she was playing it all the time.
They love ketchup.
Now she's a teenager and doesn't talk to me, so yeah,
right.
That's cool.
Of course.
Great.
How did you get actually connected with Monster Cat? Because I never heard that story. Like, you've just kind of appeared on Monster Cat, but you never really like. I don't know how. I never heard that story.
I tried to get on Monster Cat for years, so I was always a straight up happy hardcore producer. And I kind of started discovering like bass music and dubstep and trap and stuff through that. I learned of Monster Cat. I can't remember who was at the time. They were making some real like video gamey-esque dubstep. Noise Storm, was it?
Noise Storm, yeah.
Mr. Crabgrave, yeah. Anyway, so I started sending stuff to Monster Cat, not really getting far with it. And then I remember when Nanobi signed Rainbow Road. I was like, oh my god, it's like, so they do take happy hardcore.
Yeah.
Still didn't take anything from me for ages, and then one of my very, very good friends, Stonebank, got signed to them, and it was a running joke that he signed, and I can't get a look in on them. And then years went by, and I think when me and Darren Stiles started touring the States, we just happened upon a track that they really liked, and then
oh, cool.
I think from the back of that, I met Pegboard Nerds, and then I got a remix for them, and then
Roger.
It just sort of just kind of went from there. I'd kind of given up by that point, but all of a sudden they were coming to me for music, so it's really cool.
I see. So it was kind of through Stonebank, but kind of through a remix for Pegboards? Is that what it was?
Yeah. Well, it was me and Darren Feel Like This, I think was the first song they signed, but I felt like the Pegboard Nerd remix really sort of solidified me in their camp at
Absolutely.
the time anyway.
I still need to get Pegboard Nerds on the show too. But
love those guys.
Dude, fucking Nanobi. I remember PewDiePie mentioned one day that, like, I think this was like years ago. Like, we're talking like 7 years.
Yes, I remember.
Yeah. Like, how huge is that? Like, PewDiePie.
What a nice guy.
Yeah. Linus Tech Tips just fucking rocking Monster Cat music everywhere he goes. Shout out Linus,
Yeah,
by the way.
I've heard about that as well. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Shout out Linus.
Do you ever think that like how bird song, just like birds, sound all like pretty peaceful to us, but like realistically they could just be like screaming slurs at us every morning and we just like smile like idiots because we don't know any better, because we don't know the language.
Fuck's sake, man.
They could just be like, "What's up, shithead?" And you're just like, "Aw, what a beautiful fucking morning." Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm trying to. Anyway, Naked DJ says, Tokyo Machine, birds literally just yell, "I want sex." Random, thank you for the sub.
That's actually a true thing, right?
That's true.
Isn't it like a mating call?
It's all pretty simple for those guys.
They're
It's
all
pretty...
screaming, "I want sex," and we're standing there like, summertime, yeah.
What about crickets? Do the crickets do the same thing? Or like it's just the sound of like their legs like scratching against each other or something, actually, isn't it? What sound
I
is
believe
that?
it's a sound of silence, because crickets are used to like emphasize awkward moments of silence.
Holy shit. You're so right about that, dude.
Yeah, I really appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah.
Oh, you got that kind of shit? You got that kind of power?
It's just something.
You should do the whole...
I threw it together for you, my friend.
You should do the whole chit chat just on that.
Shall I just leave the reverb on?
100%. That was a reverb.
Hello,
That was...
Tokyo Machine. How are you doing?
Yeah, that's enough of that.
Perfect. Because like...
Someone in the chat says sex, waggy sex, sex. Oh, I know what this is. This is
Let's
the
go,
person
let's go.
running down the tunnel screaming sex.
Do it in JoJo accent.
Sex, sex. Nice.
Well, that's good. I'm glad we're on the same page.
Yeah.
Whoa! Was that you actually just now?
Yeah.
Bruh.
That's crazy, right? Isn't it?
Yeah. Speaking of, okay, so back to music. You've been like blending, right? Because like you've always been making UK hardcore, like for the longest time.
Sorry, True Ferrets just sent me a message on Discord, and it's just I needed you artwork. You need.
Oh
block
my
him.
fucking
Block her.
god, dude! Ban him. Any mods in the chat? Because like you have done trap. Have you done psytrance?
Yes.
Damn.
I mean, like
For like 16 bars in your career, right?
Psytrance section.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind the occasional sidebar bit, but I don't think I've ever made like a proper Goa-esque, psytrance track.
You got fucking.
I just love Four to the Floor. You know, it's just it doesn't matter what I do. I think it is just where I am the most comfortable.
Fuck yeah. And it sounds like you're in your element. Absolutely. You got the new Ray Ray stuff, new Axmo, the Robin White collab. How did that come about? That's huge.
I mean, me and Ray Ray have been friends for a while now, since we did I think it's the ship in Singapore. We just met on that and started talking. So she sent me that vocal and threw a melody together, and I think we went into the Dimax studios and just like chucked it together in a day. So that was pretty fun.
Wow.
The Axmo one, I mean, Angel Eyes is like an iconic UK hardcore song.
Yeah.
So when they did a version, I just approached them and said, "Hey man, I'd love to be on this." It
Yeah,
sort of
absolutely.
makes sense to sort of your audience and my audience.
Absolutely.
So yeah, they were pretty fun tracks. I mean, right now I'm working on like, I guess what I'd call like canon Gammer music, but I'm not showing anyone until it's done, and I'm not doing it to a deadline either. It's just like I'm out of the whole
Following the
put
trends.
music out thing.
Yeah.
I don't believe in it. I do not think just because it's the thing that I should be doing it, so I'll just go at my
I
pace.
love it. Have you heard the whole Rick Rubin thing? Like how?
No, I am familiar though. I actually have his book on the side.
Yeah,
that I've,
literally.
start reading.
I had virtual. I had a virtual riot stream as well, and we were just talking about that. How the best thing. That's what Rick Rubin says. Like the best thing you can do for the audience is make music for yourself. Because
100% believe in that.
yeah, it's like only then they will see the true like actual value in what you made. Like it's so fucking hard to describe, but like it isn't.
Well, I think it also ties in with something I remember Porter Robinson saying, which really helped me, which is to stop, like, if you're working on a song, to stop viewing it as a product that needs to be finished. Which is something I've been guilty of a lot of times. I'll come up with a cool drop and then think, oh, well, how am I going to do it? Now needs an intro, it needs a breakdown, it needs a build up, it needs a vocal. Sometimes the idea is just the idea. I mean, I've made 32 bar drops that I've just played out as is, and they go down great, and I may never finish them, you know, but it's functional for where I need it to be. It just works as an isolated piece of music.
Dude, I've always, like, speaking of you playing live, I've always just, like, appreciated your, like, craftsmanship regarding scratching. Like, I don't know, how many years did you practice that, actually? Because, like, I've never seen, literally, for the past decade, I don't think I've seen any DJ that I've ever played with do exactly the same, like, do it at the level that you do.
I mean, I definitely don't consider myself anywhere even near intermediate, like, as far as scratching goes, but I learned to scratch before I actually learned to beat match.
Oh, shit.
So when I was, like, 16, 17, I'd stay up all night with my headphones on just with a hip-hop record and a scratch record, and I'd just try until I got to a point where I was comfortable.
Wow, dude.
In the grand scheme of things, it's pretty much... It's basic what I do. It's real basic stuff, but I'm all about... I love the art of the DJ set. It's all about the flow of the tracks and how the tracks come together, and scratching is like a part of that. I think, you know, I could mix in a song, or I could isolate the vocal, scratch that bit in, and then start the song. That's going to get more of a reaction from the crowd, which means everyone's going to have more fun and remember it more, and that's kind of how I kind of utilize it. You know, I don't ever really sort of just start scratching over a record for no reason. It's just part of the flow.
I know, but I do remember playing a bunch of shows of you, and, like, there was always this one particular track you always just go fucking nuts on the scratching. I just don't remember which one it was, because it's been like
Probably
6 years.
Rail Breaker.
And it's every time I knew that's coming, I was just like, dude, I need to just watch it.
Hey, Rail Breaker, can I get the stems? Oh, you got to get a Gammer remix, sick. Yeah. And no, I just wanted the fucking vocal to scratch with.
Oh, I see. So it's you gotta find also, like, that's what it is, like, just the like selection of the sample that you scratch over or scratch with.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, it's
important, right?
It's just fun. You gotta make sure it's got a nice sort of not too clicky transient as well. It's got to have like a nice bit of girth to it. Otherwise, you just end up with like a real sort of
just some
sound.
clickiness. Yeah, I see what you mean. Because regarding your future stuff, you're not gonna, like, be blending too many genres anymore. Where you all four on the floor. If you want to share the secret.
You know what? I've actually had the itch to make a bit of dubstep and trap again, but the thing is, I never actually felt comfortable with it. You know, four to the floor stuff, I know it inside out.
Yeah.
But making stuff in half time with the sub and that, you know, I won't sugarcoat nothing. The drop was a complete fluke. You know, the drop was a demo that got leaked that people liked, so I kept it as is. But whenever I tried my hand at it afterwards, it just wasn't quite right. Although, I mean, Space Laces did say I should just sort of keep it my style because that's what makes me me. But after a while, I think after that tour, I sort of shied away from it in a big way. But I still love it. I still listen to, like, a lot of Eptic and Space Laces and Zomboy and all the good ones.
Yeah, who isn't? Like, but in an interview, and, like, I think when we talked those years ago, you also said, like, you didn't expect the drop to become, like, the meme of whatever it was, 2017 or whatever.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, it was my biggest fear was being known as a one-hit wonder, right? I think that caught me up as well. Unfortunately, that's exactly what happened, but sometimes you just get that flash in the pan.
And what, like, when you listen to it now, is there, like, something that you would change about it? Like, you wish you could done differently or something?
I never loved the kick on it. Never loved the kick. The kick was called Virtual Right Kick, and I downloaded it from a free Reddit pack.
I see.
Right. When I listen to, like, your stuff and I mean, Zomboy's always a prime example. He has, like, that real girthy kick.
Yeah.
You know? So girthy.
Yep.
But over the last 5 years, I've you know, through getting a proper studio and proper treatment and just kind of got, you know, we spoke about this recently. I'm finally at the point where there's nothing on my master or at most an ozone. That forced me to finally start understanding soft clipping and how things sit in a mix, because I always used to look for, like, a magic button mastering chain or something that would just do the job for me. And now that I finally cracked the code, I have a much deeper understanding of how it all works. So I feel like if I tried my hand at dubstep now, for example,
Yep.
I would get much closer to the results I want. I've done a few like hard techno things recently, and like I'm at the point where my stuff just comes out so ridiculously loud and clean, because I just have a better understanding of it all. So yeah, if I went back to the drop, I might change the kit. But on the other hand, this fuck Stevenson once told me the track is the track, you know?
Yeah,
You
true.
can start changing it forever, but the song is the song at a certain point.
True, yeah. I made some terrible tracks in the past. Like one of the first singles that I ever released, and it was just like looking at it now, I tend to just want to have this like mindset of like, okay, for the next month, I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna make a VIP of every one of these, so I never have to play the originals again. And I'm just that's kind of my plan. Kind of why I started streaming too, because I eventually want to get like next month I want to get into like actual production of like just flips of my old shit. And yeah, just have different versions.
I did that recently. I got one of my old obscure songs, put it in Ableton, and then on the drop, I just put a techno kick and then remade the sound, which is like a
Template.
tiny little sawtooth. And it's been working amazing. Then someone hit me up like, let's collab this. I'm like, cool, but I had to make a Windows XP virtual machine to get the original Cubase SX3 project and all the Django plugins to get the stems. Yeah, it's a fun little project, to be honest. Works, fully works. The whole thing.
Yo. Wow, dude. That's fucking
Yeah, DirectX plugins, remember that?
Yep, I do.
Yeah,
Damn.
that's old school.
Are you on the ARM chips already? Are you on a MacBook or one of those new Razer laptops or whatever?
No, I'm just, I think my processor's an AMD Ryzen 9.
Same.
For a few years now. Just
Same.
PC. Just PC.
Right, and
Great
on the
PC. I've
road.
got a MacBook for traveling, but
Right.
yeah, that's it.
There we go. So you're basically in the same conundrum as I've always been for the past decade. You're working on a studio PC on Windows, and then you bring a MacBook on the road,
Yeah.
and you can't synchronize any of that shit.
No, it's like the same plugin doesn't seem to work the same on both systems for some reason.
Thank you, chat. You hear this shit?
Yeah.
I'm not the
Yeah.
only one, and that's why I bought myself this like new MacBook now, and I'm just like, okay, I'm from now on. This is my last project that I'm going to work on Windows, and from now on, I'm just working exclusively on Mac. But even then, there's like, ah, shit, let me just quickly change something. Oh shit, that was a project on Windows. I need to finish it on Windows though, because like exporting stamps would be too much of a fucking burden.
You're going deep.
Yeah. We're getting a bit meta here, and it's fine. This stream is still canon, so we can definitely talk about whatever.
Yeah, I'm chill. Keep it coming.
So you said, so like apart from the drop, if you could erase one popular EDM song from history so it never gets requested again, which one would it be?
Does this have to be one of my songs or a song in general?
Any song in general in the world.
That can be deleted.
Yeah.
Oh,
EDM though, electronic.
it's got to be EDM, yeah.
Xylokill says
So
Alan
we're
Walker
talking
faded.
Song or genre?
Song, particular song. My tracks are off limits.
I know, it's not, we'll never do that. That's silly.
Sandstorm says Taylor. Those are good.
No.
Marshmallow Alone. No, you wouldn't do that. You know what's crazy?
You know the one that goes, I know I can sleep, but the voices in my head go, that one.
Okay.
That's gone. That's out of there.
Birds by Disturb and Aversion. Oh, Polyrhythm. That's you know Fawn on
Heckler
Polyrhythm.
404, that's a great song. Delete Polyrhythm.
Yeah,
Jesus.
chat, we need more. Which song would you delete from the world if you could? And don't be too mean.
Country rhythm, so all the DJs have to try harder.
Dude, yeah. Honestly, it's such a tool though. It's such
And
a tool.
any hard techno remix of anything.
Isn't it wild that like
the awkward silence.
Isn't it wild that like we're reading chat, dude. This is very important here. I've got it full screen right now so we can actually see what chat thinks about all this. Don't you freaking dare delete Polyrhythm. Any Skrillex song so that I can steal the idea. That's actually, yeah, dude. Imagine. I should, like, you ever get one of these moments where you're just like listening to something, fuck, this should have been my track.
Yeah, I had this idea once.
Yeah. Or like,
Rebecca Black Friday.
Dude, Rebecca Black, did you see what Rebecca Black is doing now? It's pretty sick,
She's
actually.
DJ, isn't she?
Is she?
I think I saw a DJ at a boiler room thing somewhere.
Oh, yeah. But she's playing all of her, like, I'm not sure if she's actually playing her own music. I got you with a subaroni. Thank you, Ika. Chew. Thank you, Chew. Why did I say Aika? No, she is absolutely killing it on the just songwriting aspect. Like, you should listen to one of the, like, I'm not gonna play because we're gonna get muted, but Rebecca Black's got some good songs now. Like, she legitimately made a 180. Yeah,
Good for her.
yeah.
honestly.
She's like a bit of a Charlie XCX. Nah, like she's yeah. Naked DJ, Token Machine, the feel when you get the idea for a track, start working on it, and then your colleague releases a track exactly like that before you finish yours. What?
Yeah, Splice.
Right, Splice, dude. And this is something we
Just
can.
use AI. Just use AI.
I was just gonna.
It's
I was just gonna
easy.
say that. I was just
It's
gonna
so
say that.
easy. Just use AI. Be of value to the shareholders.
So, have you dabbled in Suno Studio?
Someone showed it to me,
Yeah,
and it's frightening.
it is.
But
For anyone in the
it
chat who
makes me
doesn't know,
uncomfortable. It
yeah.
makes me uncomfortable. It does make me uncomfortable.
For anyone in the chat who doesn't know what Suno Studio is, it's basically like a DAW, like a DAW that you run in the browser, and it's AI based, and you pay $30 for it monthly. And imagine you can just upload an instrumental to it, and it will just record a vocal for it for you within 30 seconds. Just of whatever lyric you want, of whatever style you want. It can make a guitar on top of it. It can make a percussion loop. It can extend your track. It basically just finishes the song for you, basically, low key. I've tried it. I wouldn't like, and the thing about AI here, and it's just a sentiment that I'm trying to portray into the world, and just like in general, just to project it into the world. I think as long as we use AI supplementally, it's fine. Like supplementally, like don't negate your own brand, your own journey through your career just because this is easier. Like, you know what I mean? What do you think?
I think that's a very good way of putting it.
Like,
I think that's a very good way of putting it. I don't know where my stance is on it. I like to, with anything in this world, I like to take in everyone's perspective and kind of sit back and start forming my own sort of opinion. I don't know where I am on it. I do know though that, yeah, I've seen that Suno thing and it's scary what it can do, but it could also, I mean, it can also just put out kind of, I think there's a danger of music joining the slop category with that.
oh yeah,
And again,
absolutely.
like that, I'm not gonna get a Suno idea to write my track for me. You know.
Yeah. Yeah,
If I like get, I don't know. It's it is, AI is becoming a part of everyday life, and I do see some people saying, "Just embrace it, bro. Just get with the future."
Yeah.
It's not always that easy. I don't think necessarily you should completely push back against it, but as with all things, it's about how we use it. Also, I'm like super old and remember Terminator 2 and Skynet, so I just kind of think of that all the time. Like, yeah, there's a movie. We've done this.
Yeah, we've been there. Why try to achieve it? So when I hear a Suno track, I kind of know that it's a Suno track. Like, you can tell by the
It
inconsistencies.
has that sort of weird, almost like when you rip a vocal off YouTube kind
Yep.
of vibe to it.
Yep, there's artifacts. There's all sorts of like just like inconsistencies regarding like volume of synths, just like synths just fucking just disappearing out of nowhere, fading out and fading back in
Yeah.
where they shouldn't. Ayamoto says AI should do the dishes so we can focus on the creative part, not do the creative part so we can focus on doing the dishes. Absolutely. Like,
Honestly.
AI
No one
should
tells
be-
you that about being a grown-up. It's just constant dishes and laundry. It never ends. It never ends. You know what I'm talking about. It never ends.
yeah, dude, it sucks. Anyone a grown up in the chat? What a great question, dude. Look at me. Look at me being a fucking host. Anyone a grown up in the chat? Let's
I've seen a few people with Hornet in their the little Hornet icon in their name. You know, shout out Silksong.
Oh, right, yeah. Have you played it?
Yeah, I'm on Act 3 right now.
Damn, dude, how do you
Solid.
find time for that?
I'm lazy and unproductive.
I see. Oh, yeah, same. Can you imagine what the world would look like if you could, like, sort your watch later videos on YouTube by length? Like, how many...
Watch Later is a playlist I used to go, I should watch that at some point and then entirely forget about it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. I got 387 videos there. And like, imagine if you could sort them by length. Shut up, okay? Shut up. I've been through this. I get it. I know. I have a problem. I have a fucking problem. I know it. It's just imagine being able,
asking AI to help you out.
dude, right? Imagine being able to like Hey, scrape this entire fucking list. Give me the exact length of each video, and I'll watch them one by one because obviously YouTube can't do that for you.
Listen, just go to ChatGPT and say summarize these videos for me.
Yo, and it'll get just
Boil each video down to 3 words, and
yeah,
knowledge is power, my friend.
absolutely.
Someone's trying to attack you. Apparently, attack Tokyo Machine. What is
Yeah,
that?
you see these fellas on the bottom of the screen? These are called
Yeah.
stream fellas or some shit. I don't know.
Street fellas.
And and there's commands you can do to like make them do stuff. There's like battle royale. You can raffle slots and stuff like that.
Tokyo Machine, you once
Yeah.
tweeted, "Wowie zowie, I wish Charlie from Has Been Hotel was real. Hashtag out of my league." Do you want to elaborate on that for us?
I was hacked. I was unfortunately hacked. I blacked out that the same day as well. I was very drunk and hacked at the same
Yeah,
time.
and your brother had the controller, yeah?
yeah,
Thank
of course.
you.
Uh,
Okay, fair enough.
You said like
I can tell I derailed you with that.
Also, can you imagine if links in Instagram comments were clickable? Like, do you think one day we'll have that kind of technology?
What is that?
Right? What the fuck?
What is that? Hey, here's my new song. Dropbox/.com question mark. Like, right, okay.
All right. You want to address the fucking unreleased hardstyle J-Core collab that we got that you never finished or you never even touched, even though I sent you the fucking stamps,
Sure,
bro?
it's got a bit that goes like this.
Yeah.
So I got the stems. I added a great reverb.
Oh, good shit. Let me. The thing is,
I was thinking about that yesterday as well. I'm back in producing now, and I'm good and talented again. So I was actually thinking, that it might actually be time to go back to that song.
Hell yeah.
We wanted to do like a gassed up sort of thing, didn't we? Just
Yes.
like simple. Yeah.
exactly what I mean. And I've been already
Don't
playing.
give it to Chill. I'll finish it. All right. Don't give it to Chill. I'll finish it.
Let's go. And I've been playing it every single show, so just so you know, everybody already knows it. And this is what happens with my fan base when I play.
Have you finished? If you finished it, then
No,
you do you, man.
no,
That's cool.
no, I haven't. You don't play finished tracks. That's illegal.
So are we still doing it or not? Am I on the track or am I? off it?
Absolutely, you are. Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, and what I'm saying is, there in my fan base, in my fandom, whatever. If I play a song that's unfinished for long enough, they come up with the title, they come up with the artwork, and that's the title now. And one of them is I got a track like that. It's called Jelly. I never named it Jelly. Someone did, and they just ran with
That's
it.
great. That's like pre-branding.
Fucking
Yeah.
And
AI could never.
and Snail's House is joining me on the collab for that. So it's actually in plan phase right now. I
So
don't
what's our track called?
know. A Jelly. You can literally just.
Our track with you and me is called Jelly.
No, it's not.
Okay, so what's our track called?
No. Ours is called whatever you want to call it. What do you, chat? What should we
I've
call
got
our
a few
track?
names I've got a few names I'm gonna throw out there.
Sick. Let's go.
Popular. What do you think of that?
If we get a vocal, that's just
Another
popular.
idea. Defying Gravity.
Is that your like Excel spreadsheet of like unused names?
Hold on. I've got a list of
Wait,
names.
chat's got ideas. Wicked, Wacky, Electric Bugaloo, Peanut Butter. Oh, how about instead of jelly, Jally with an A.
I've got a few other ideas here. Bangarang.
Oh, that's dope. Oh wait, someone used it already.
Next Summer. The Pickup.
Oh, I see. The up. That's dude.
You Need Me.
Wow. Did you just take your entire discography, go to GPT? Hey, give me inversions of these songs.
No, AI could never.
That's true.
Honestly, this brain's one of a kind.
That's true.
Is what I was told when I was diagnosed.
Damn it, dude.
At the recent screening of Wicked for Good, there's a video of you circulating of you like screaming all the lyrics from the back of the cinema and throwing popcorn everywhere.
I told you that in confidence.
As someone who tries to keep a clean image, how would you explain that to your fan base?
I told you. Okay. It was an imposter. Okay, everybody can wear a mask and glasses. There's multiple of those out online. It's just something that happens. I have no control over that. I'm still gonna deactivate my Twitter account for no reason though. You
Recently you posted on Twitter, watch this epic pool, and then the crypto market crashed. Is there any link between those two?
Wait, are you in crypto? Are you in crypto?
Well, I was.
Oh shit. Love it.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for having me.
It's great,
it's been
dude.
A pleasure.
Dude, what a great interview so far. Okay, so we're doing a collab. That's good. Do you like? This is actually something serious that we talked about, and you kind of got me onto it. Like I remember, like because like in this economy we're like so forced to be like everything, not just like we're supposed to be graphic designers, animators, fucking stand-up comedians, social media
we have to earn our managers their 30%.
Right, that's true.
Yeah.
Brand managers, we also gotta be. You gotta do everything yourself now. Like I remember when
I'm getting so dropped after this. Oh my god.
Cause like it wasn't like when you signed up for those 2 decades ago, whenever you started, like you never thought that this all was gonna be like, this is not what you signed up for. You didn't think this is gonna be required for you to like, for your song to even be seen or heard. You have to build a whole campaign around it. Like,
I mean, yeah, if we really want to go back,
yeah,
I don't know if we do, but I'm going to anyway. You know, I've got like 25 plus years in this. We used to just press
exchange VHS tapes. Fucking.
We used to press a track.
A floppy disk. Just.
Yeah, I was there when Akira came out. Yeah, we used to press a track to vinyl and put it out, and it would just get picked up, and that was it.
That was
nuts.
It. Jesus.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So yeah, sorry. Please continue with your question.
Oh, because I remember you were the guy who once, because I think we're talking about like how do we make the content without wanting to die. Like I remember you were the one to just like come to the conclusion that it's not about hating content, it's about finding the one type of content that you love making. And I remember you told me that for you was the I can mix anything shit. And dude, when I watch your TikToks of the I can mix anything.
Shit, I need to make more of those. I keep forgetting.
Dude, and
like what? Christmas, I think was the last one. Jesus.
And that's the thing. Like, it absolutely shows that you love the fuck out of doing those because you're literally it's like you mastered the craft, and like people love that shit. People love it, and that's the thing.
Yeah.
For me, I was also like struggling because we talked about it. Like you were kind of in the same boat regarding like, oh shit, now I gotta like how you hate doing these like, hey, what's up guys, I got this new track coming out in the week, you get it pre-saved, like,
hey, what's up Seattle, I'm coming to play this Friday. Dude, click the link. Click the link.
And it's like,
hey promoters, have you ever seen it? You ever looked at the metrics? Like when we do a click the link thing, it's like I've got 120,000 followers and 6 people clicked through.
Yep. Shouldn't I tell you something like that should So
I'm getting fired anyway. Yeah, please continue.
So for me, for you, it's the I can mix anything, and for me, it's like it's the point and click pixelated kind of adventure thing where I don't know if you've seen some of these. So I think I finally found my favorite thing to do is just like so time consuming. I don't know, how long does it take you to record one of these I can mix anything videos?
So the recording isn't too bad. I've got it down to a point now where I do it in OBS, so it's almost pre-edited. I've got the waveform, the multi-camera's there.
Nice. Smart.
It takes me quite a few takes to get it right because the way I do, especially the transformer effect, it's not quantized or synced. It's loose, so like I have to start it on time.
Oh, I see.
And there's a lot going on in a short space, so it can take me up to 20 minutes to record one. The editing is where the actual real length comes in because I want to make sure it's. I remember my good friend Gesture. you know, I send him videos and it's like, you need to cut it down shorter, like 20 seconds. It's like, you got to get people, like 15 seconds, you got to make sure people stay
Immediately
and watch.
hooked, yeah.
Like, don't, you know, because some of these videos had like beginnings and endings. It's like, no,
Oh,
cut them down.
You got to be in the middle of the action from the very beginning, like vertical slice
Yeah.
as soon as possible. Hook.
Make sure the grading's right, and then I'll usually like just, you know what we're like, just put a bit more in the audio just to give it a bit of sauce.
Yeah.
And yeah, so the editing is usually where the work is. If I'm on a good day, I'll record a bunch in one go and then edit them as I go. But I'm just all over trying to be a one-man show. It's hard. It is really hard.
Absolutely.
And there's not enough hours in the day.
And again, yeah, dude, I was about to like imagine being the dude that invents a 30-hour day. How rich, how fucking loaded he's gonna be. You know what I mean? Like,
What we should just do is make the length of each hour shorter so that we can fit 30 of them in, so that there's more hours in the day.
you heard it here first, folks. It's a great idea. Let's do it. Kind of like that guy. I don't know if you've seen him on Instagram Reels. Like, 6 a.m. I wake up. Noon. That's day number 2. Stack this up over 2 days. You're toast. Stack them up over a week. You're dead. Like that one fucking influencer. I don't know if you've seen that. Like he divides his day
Yes,
into
I
like
have.
4 days. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, bullshit. Here's how I start my day. I get up at 4 a.m.
Oh, that too. Yeah.
and do my stretches. It's like that. Actually, who was the guy who was doing the flipping the dipping his face in sparkling water, rubbing a banana? I was like, bullshit.
Wait. The chat definitely knows that shit. The chat definitely knows it.
Yeah.
Isn't it wild that like the most effective way to save something as a PDF is to just lie to your computer that you're about to print it?
Right? What is that? What is that? It's the only time the print function like actually works 100% of the time as well.
True. Yeah. Dude, printer, like, does anybody know like a printer that's not like a toxic ex-girlfriend right now? Like, does anybody know a printer that's not HP? Because did you hear about HP? How they're literally like setting up a subscription system for you to be able to continue your fucking device?
No, that's not real. That's a lie.
Yep, HP, dude. Google HP scandal. People are selling their HP devices, multifunctional thingies. Laser printer at my marketplace is so reliable, it's almost suspicious, says DJ Level 3. That's nuts.
That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous.
I don't need to print that often, but when I do, it's like, yeah, I'm just trying to print like monochrome, just black and white, but it's like it's missing some cyan, so it's not going to print it. Amazing.
You know when printers worked, it's when they used to plug into the serial port, right? And the printers, they had like the sort of punched holes on the left and right, and dot matrix printers.
Dot matrix printers.
They were the truly reliable printers. Hell yeah.
I do not remember them, though, dude.
Oh, that was, I think I had one with my Amstrad CPC, which was like a poor person's computer.
You know what's
It's a
also
poor person's Commodore.
And speaking of even more ancient things that shouldn't even exist anymore, dude, companies, big corporations still have fax machines, and they still list their fax fucking number on their websites.
What is that?
Yeah, chat.
I feel like it's a very American-centric thing, though, right?
Is it?
Yeah.
DJ Level
I
3.
think so. I don't know, but I do know. Maybe there's a reason for it. I mean, okay, here's one. I think pilots still have their flight data on a floppy disk because it's sort of
Wow.
it's like one of the remaining formats that can't be like cracked or cyber hacked or
Wow.
intercepted, right?
Holy shit.
So using dead formats can be safer for certain things. So maybe there's a reason for it, similar to that.
Kind of like a Tor network, but fax is Tor network. But I've seen fax machines just get hacked to oblivion. I've seen people just like pranking people with all of a sudden your fax machine's just printing something that it shouldn't. Xylokill says, music question for you and Gambler. What's a song that you really wish you had made instead? Yeah, that's kind of I kind of almost asked you that question earlier, like one of those moments, like, oh, you hear a song and it's like, fuck, I should have made that. Like, I should have come up with that. For me, it's the God dang it, God dang it.
Yeah.
With the
absolutely.
big crush, with the like, it's literally, dude. It's I feel like I missed out on a great idea there. So shout out.
For me, it's SpongeBob, but back when I was more famous, so it would have landed.
SpongeBob. Yeah, dude, you still play that shit, right? You play SpongeBob every show, don't you?
So I sort of pulled back, but I did do a few shows recently, and the promoters were like, "You're gonna play SpongeBob?" I don't think so. Oh, but it's like your biggest Instagram post stuff.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. I'm playing it like the most obscure places, like non-English speaking countries, and everyone's going SpongeBob. So,
In their own language, like SpongeBob. Do you think we'll ever develop like speaking of technology, do you think we'll ever develop like the technology for microwaves to say something other than fucking like
let me ask ChatGPT.
bro, we have even our fucking washing machines can play melodies like you know the one that got turned into
You got a Samsung.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, so have I.
Of course, dude.
You know, I played a version of that at DEF CON.
I know, and I think Gladipolin did a version of it, or Explorers.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I think it was Explorers who did a remix of it.
Yeah. Microwaves, I don't really use mine, to be honest.
Really? Like, don't you think instead of fucking, it should be like, your leftover lasagna slab is ready, or like, fucking.
That's a don't hug me, I'm scared thing, I'm sure.
Or like, your last week's burrito de carne asada con queso is ready. Like, just fucking press open and, you know, the.
You know, Americans boil their water in a microwave. Do you know this? Have you heard of this?
What the fuck? I mean, I don't.
It tastes like fucking piss water. It's so bad.
Do you?
It's so fucking disgusting. I think we were on a tour bus. It's like, I want a cup of tea. We don't have a kettle. And 4B was like, bro, just microwave it. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Wow.
Don't you dare, you son of a bitch.
Wow. Chat, do you microwave your water? Yes or no? Answer now. Do any of you own a fucking kettle? You've seen that fucking...
No one does this. Don't lie. I witnessed a Brit put beans on pasta. True Ferret is referring to DJ Muzz, who once told us that he really likes beans on pasta. Now, look, I'm a Brit. I love beans, but there's still a limit. Beans on pasta.
Yep.
Beans on pasta. But True Ferret would know that because she's Muzz's biggest fan.
Do you ever take like ibuprofen but like preemptively?
I'm allergic to it.
Oh shit! Talk to me about it.
Yeah, I can only take paracetamol. Something about ibuprofen and aspirin, it does like crazy. It gives me my stomach like crazy cramps to the point where I had to have 2 endoscopies because they thought something was wrong with me.
Wow.
Yeah. One each way. So yeah, I can't take aspirin or ibuprofen.
Oh my god. Well, paracetamol is safer because it's all just anti-inflammatory, right? Just fever shit.
And yes, I do take it preemptively sometimes.
Right? Like, this is gonna be a fucking tough show. I better just like cool it now.
Yep. Yeah.
I need to meet my parents in an hour. Might as well.
Yeah.
Do you ever like stand in the shower and suddenly remember something embarrassing from like a decade ago and start fucking like grunting like, oh!
All the time. Yeah, and when you remember something embarrassing, you sort of make. I sort of make a sound that I don't mean to make. I sort of go, sometimes I'm laying in bed and I'll just go.
Oh my god! I'll just say something like, shut up! Just like super angry at myself for no reason.
Oh my god!
Because people remember that moment just as much as you do. Everybody thinks the moment you remember that, everybody also remembers that fuck up you did a decade ago.
Lord.
And they all think about
Beans
you that
on
moment.
Pasta, yogurt on fish, and pineapple on pizza, and watermelon on salty breakfast cheese all taste great. Fine. I mean, look, yogurt on fish. Yogurt. I mean, I get. Isn't there something like that in Indian culinary?
Is it?
Shit. Yeah. I mean, I know that a lot of Indian dishes like masalas use yogurt or dairy in there.
Right. That's true, but not fish, right?
Watermelon on salty breakfast.
At first, I thought you said yoga, and I'm like,
do you know what I really do like? Right? Do you know what lao gamma is?
No. Can you spell that?
It's like the I can't spell it. It's like the Chinese chili crisp stuff. It's like the chili oil with all the little seeds and peppercorns in it.
Okay. Oh yes, I do. Yeah, it's like a liquid, right?
I like that on Nutella.
On Nutella?
on Nutella on toast. The chili and chocolate is a great combination, and until you've tried it, you never know.
Oh my god. Okay, I thought
Straight up.
I've tried a really bad type of chocolate. It was one of these American, I forget the name brand, but like it was literally chocolate and bacon. And for like the next 1.5 years, dude, it was just horrific. Like I still had the aftertaste like a year later. I would go to that airport when I ate it, and I would just be like, oh, that's the shop. And
Do you know LAX has a Shake Shack in there now?
Yes.
Yeah. Isn't that great?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's good shit. Again, Taylor with a flashback question for Toki and Gammer. What is your favorite part from the Valorant stream from 2020? Do you remember we did that with Milk?
Yeah, the bit where I got to stop playing because I was flipping atrocious at it. Let's be real.
Flipping atrocious.
I'm like Boomer Shooter through and through. I'm really good at the fast, twitchy things where precise aim isn't really a necessity. It's more about just movement and shooting. But as soon as it comes to these Counter-Strike-esque games where you really have to land your shots and there's recoil, I fall apart. I just can't do it.
Yeah. Yeah. CSGO and Valorant are completely different like beasts for me as well. I used to be a Quake dude. I used to play a lot of Quake. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what? There's a great, if you do like Quake.
I know. The fucking one with the circle with the sphere guys, with the sphere robots.
No, I was gonna say Brazilian Drug Dealer 3.
Oh, okay. No, never mind then.
This is a game that came out this year that was made on the Quake 1 engine. And it's incredible. Let me give it a full title. Honestly, I'm not lying. It's great. Brazilian.
Like that
right,
really.
The full title is Brazilian Drug Dealer 3. I opened a portal to hell in the favela trying to revive Mitaya, and I need to close it.
That's the full title.
And it was made. It came out this year, and it was made on the Quake 1 engine, and it's brilliant.
Wow. Is that on Steam?
Personal game of the year for me. Yeah, it's on Steam. About £3 right now.
All right, I'm saving that. I'm actually buying £3. I'm buying that.
£3. Yeah, you won't regret it.
Whew.
Shout out.
I was gonna say I was gonna actually seriously answer your question because like if I do like Quake, and it was what's that game? There's a game that's just like Quake, and it has robots that look like spheres.
You got me onto that.
Yes, I remember we
I know
played
the
it.
one you're on about, but I forget what the name is.
Like, something like Oblivion, like obligatory, just some like. Dude, someone in chat must.
Yes, I think it's Oblivion.
Someone in chat must know what I'm talking about. This is a GPT question, kind of. Diabolical
robots or something like that.
Yeah.
Diabotical.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
That's a great game.
There's
Yeah, I
so
really
many
enjoyed that.
no-lifers just playing it. You literally spawn, and 1.7 seconds later you're dead immediately, no matter what
I
server.
don't know if you played like Quake 3 Live recently, but yeah, it's just like that.
Yep.
The rocket jumpers who seem to just be able to see the future.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shout out.
Shout out to rocket jumpers.
Shout out.
Dude, let's get back to our roots with let's talk about roots with Run. See what I did there?
Roots. Personal favorite.
Yeah, dude, it blew up on Rocket League. Like you showed more of a.
Did it actually?
Yeah, didn't it? I mean,
Roots is a song. I mean, I got the demo 2018, right? And I fell in love with it instantly. I think I fought a load of other people off for it. It wasn't until 2020 where I finally got the idea I wanted. And I was probably a bit selfish and just held on to it too long, to be honest. I didn't want to release it through the pandemic.
really.
So I think by the time it came out, it maybe went over a lot of people's heads. But I mean, I love the song. The song means a lot to me. You
Yeah.
know,
Because like
it
you
really resonates with me.
yeah, you did show like a more emotional side on that one.
I mean, I've got a ton of music like that I just don't release. But yeah, like I love emotional music. Love it.
Do you ever like?
Stuff that connects.
Do you ever like? Do you ever like do you ever write a song thinking like this is gonna be the one that people are like gonna like cry fist pump to, like fucking you'll
It
know?
was probably Roots.
Yeah.
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 I know I did one before years ago actually called Bye Bye, but I think for the UK hardcore crowd it maybe was a bit too up its own ass.
Because that was a
Yeah.
while ago then, right?
Oh, well, yeah, years ago. Jesus.
Have you ever had your phone vibrate in your pocket for you to take it out and you look at it and you realize it wasn't your phone but your thigh just having a spasm?
All the time.
Yeah. It's called
All
phantom.
the time. Or even worse, when you don't have your phone on you at all.
Fucking
I've had that. I've had it.
phantom vibration. Phantom. It's
Or
called
I've had
something.
one where it's like, shit, where's my phone? And I'm holding it in my hand, but I can't find it.
Yeah.
I've had that. Straight up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where's my watch? You're wearing it. Where are my glasses? And it's on your head.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was always curious about your tattoo though, on your hand. Does it mean anything?
No, it's just cool shapes.
Really?
It's just shapes. There's no meaning to it at all.
So dope. Hexagonal.
I like I mean, you know me, I like aesthetics. I like fashion.
Yeah.
You know, I love the sort of dark streetwear style, and I just thought it goes with that perfectly. It's kind of I pair it with black nails now, actually. So yeah, it
Let's
just
go.
accentuates the outfit. Now I'm always all black, and I try and accentuate it with like nails and jewelry.
Cool.
But yeah, it's just purely aesthetic. I'm actually gonna get it extended up to my neck at some point. Yeah, I'm doing it.
Was
I'm
that
going
painful?
in.
I've never done a tattoo. I don't even know what, like, would you recommend a tattoo in general?
Yeah, I mean, the one on my arm was very painful, but I did do it in 2 8-hour sittings, which I then learnt was insane. Yeah, the to be honest, the line works fine. The filling in was more painful, but it's also, one of my friends put it to me perfectly. They said, look, if tattooing was true agony, people wouldn't do it. It's just a bit of discomfort, you know.
Xylokill says, I was just saying in Discord, I have been planning for a sleeve tattoo for months, and Gambler is one of the most favorite ones I've seen yet. I need that hexagonal pattern stat like a bitch. Oh, he didn't say that.
So the person who did it's called Jessica Manchester. I think she now goes under Sutra Tattoos, based out of Joshua Tree. She is on Instagram. Hit her up. She's very, very good, especially in like, you know, monochrome tattoos. That's like a thing.
And the shading and everything.
To anyone. Yeah. Oh god, yeah. I mean, the detail on this is nuts.
Let's go. What's your what's your sleep schedule look like these days?
You know, we're really getting into it now.
Yeah.
So I always had trouble sleeping. Constantly, I would feel like, this is where touring was hard on me as well. I felt like I needed to sleep, I swear to God, like 12, 13 hours a night, which is insane. You know, that's more than half the day. I actually learned recently that I've suffered with sleep apnea pretty much my entire life.
Damn. Without the machine though,
so
right?
now, yeah, I've got the machine now. It's I travel with it. It's very compact. It's very quiet. Now, as long as I get 7-8 hours, I'm good. I mean, I still go to bed late. I'm usually up to midnight at least, but I can do that and still get up at 8 and I feel good, you know?
Sick. Yeah.
Yeah, I aim for 8 hours. Good solid 8 hours.
Dude, I wish. Chat, how many hours a night do you get? How many hours of sleep do you get per night, chat? Because I have been literally like, I'm running on fumes most of my month for the past month. Like, if I get 4 hours, it's like, holy crap, that's awesome. Like, I think my potassium levels are like, I'm about to die. Or whatever.
Damn, not bad.
Yeah. 8, 7 to 9. Talk to a
6,
doctor,
7.
not us. 6, 7. Yeah, great. I get it. Sort of.
Yeah, actually, you know, I will say, if you snore, if people out here snore, right, don't confuse that for a deep sleep, because that's what I always thought it was. You know, oh, you were so deep asleep last night, you were snoring. Snoring it's the exact opposite. You know, your airways are closing, and that causes you to wake up a lot, so you're not getting the deep sleep you need. So if you actually snore, definitely go to a doctor and get it looked at, because I promise you, like, snoring is not deep sleep. It's obstructive. That's why they use the word. So get it looked at, because I promise you, going on the CPAP therapy completely changed my life massively.
Damn.
Yeah.
Only random with a gifted subaroni with cheese. Thank you for the sub gift to someone. To who is it? 1999. Respect. Appreciate you. Welcome.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, I've been told I don't snore. I only snore when I'm like, I mean, I don't really drink, but like, just when I would get wasted, I would snore then, just like on that night.
I mean, that's normal though. That's just inflammatory, right? You know,
Really?
that's a pretty normal response. Yeah, I'm talking like my I don't know if it's like a combination of like a big flipping tongue or like the back the rear roof of my mouth collapsing. Could be a weight thing, could not be. It never seems to make a difference, to be honest. It's just that I also have a slightly deformed jaw, right? So when I sleep, the jaw falls open and back. That creates obviously like an obstruction.
Oh shit!
And that creates a snoring. Yeah.
Do you have a?
And it's bad.
Is your nose symmetrical? Like your nose bone and everything inside there?
I believe so.
Because I got an asymmetry there. Like there's something happening. Like I've been told my phildrum, whatever it's called, the thing that separates the nose things, the nose holes.
Right, have you tried Photoshop?
All right. What's your when you're ever burnt out? Like what actually pulls you back into finishing a track? That's my question too.
If I'm burnt out on a particular track or burnt out in general?
In general. Like what's the, like from experience, because you've been doing this for fucking 2 decades plus, so like you've definitely had some slumps where you like moments where you're just like, oh dude, I can't work for the next 2 months, and all of a sudden you get just what happens that brings you back in?
It's usually a mixdown related thing, or just dropping expectations, or usually the thing that usually brings me back more than anything is a good DJ set. I mean, one good show can completely inspire me, but I think a lot of it is just, as I sort of stated earlier, just going into the door with zero expectation and just enjoying the process. I actually just sent you a link to something. I've been playing it for a couple of years, but this is the result of me just dicking around and just letting the track happen. There's no hook, there's no melody.
Fuck yeah.
It's just, I think I just threw like a pitched up cowbell in there with a few effects and somehow came up with something. You are welcome to play it. Do not feel pressured.
You want me to play now?
You can play it now.
Oh shit, let's go. Sure.
It's one drop and unfinished, but I mean, I really like it.
Yeah,
it's gonna go on the EP or album or whatever it is I'm working on.
Yo, chat, we got a brand new whip from Gammer.
Love it, dude.
Fuck yeah, dude. Simple, rustic, yeah.
That is what I would call that is like a fundamentally gammery track.
Oh yeah.
You know, that's when it's like I'm not trying to be anything. It's just sounds.
That's awesome, dude. Like people like, and this is what I love about your just like response to what you just showed us. Like it's you feel like this is fully your element, and you're not like, this is not you trying to follow a trend of any kind. This is just exactly what you would make on a fucking...
Yeah, because unfortunately there have been songs I've put out through the years which I've done because I felt like this should be the sort of thing people want, or this will be good to do, but in the end I'm like, man, they just... I mean, we all have songs like that, you know. That's not a me thing. We all have songs like that. Absolutely. But yeah, that's what I mean when it's like, I want my next batch of music to be like canonical Gammer, like part of the real timeline, you know. Yeah. I did finish this track at one point, but it was like a forced finish, you know. It was a let's get this done. It had another breakdown and a drop, but I've gone back to this version because I'm like, no, this is the raw energy that I need to build off, and I'll build off it when the time is right.
Love it.
You are also welcome to critique it or give any feedback. I know I sent it a while ago.
Yeah, I've got, dude. I'm not in my feedback head right now, but I don't think I've heard anything that would prevent me from playing this out ever, if you allow, because people love this shit.
Oh yeah, you can play it. Go for it.
Let's go, dude. Let's go. I got the green light. All right.
I got a ton of bootlegs for you as well, so don't worry.
Dude,
I'll send you a whole heap of stuff. whole heap of stuff.
Modus says, the less we follow trends, the more creative we are. Remember, kids, just do your own thing. Yeah, Rick Rubin.
Yeah, Fatboy Slim. Sorry, I interrupted you. Please, I'm going to let you go with this one. I want to hear this.
No. We've already talked about Rick Rubin. I was just kind of reminiscing. Go.
A Fatboy Slim said, if you don't use sounds that are in style, then your sound can never. If you don't use sounds that are current or in style, then your stuff can never sound dated or out of style, right?
Yeah.
Your music can't sound dated unless you make it for the time. So, like, you know, if I was to make a Big Room song, it would only be sort of modern for as long as Big Room is, if that kind of makes sense.
Absolutely makes sense.
Just, yeah.
The
idea. Sometimes the idea is just the idea, and that's that.
Usually we are tempted to like try out the new fad. Like I was this close to making Slap House the other year, but I'm just like, nah, dude, that's not me.
I always think there's ways you can do that though, and kind of you can give a nod to, you know what, my favorite electronic duo, hands down, are like Justice, right? And I love how they have their sound, but they clearly give a nod to their influence. You know, every song you can be like, oh, okay, this kind of sounds like that. That's got a little bit like that. You know, there's one song where they've got like the Billie Jean chords in there just for a second. And it's like just a nice little, cool. Yeah. You know, so I could hear a Slap House section on a build. You know, one of my favorite things is like hearing things like that on a build. I think there's a Barely Alive track where they've got a Sandstormy style bit, but it's just on the build up.
That's the thing. Virtual Riot does that all the time. He like kind of takes like a cool little influence that we all have in our heads. Like, maybe not all, but like he for his album for Stealing Fire, he did so many different like little Easter eggs of random songs from the past. Like, there was my favorite, of course, is the one from, I don't know if you know this PC game, this racing game called Revolt. Have you heard about this?
I've heard of it.
Yeah. It's like, it's just RC cars in a really cool, like a 3D environment. Like it's a game from like probably 25 years ago or something. And it's just always stuck in my heart.
Sounds like Micro Machines.
Yeah, a little bit. That's true. But like Micro Machines is like NES, right? Wasn't it? I think it was NES.
Yeah, NES and Mega Drive, yeah.
Yeah. So it had that one theme song at the very beginning when you boot up the game, and it had that vocal like na 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 na, and like he just incorporated just that vocal for like a little nod to the game itself. Like it's so cool.
Wicked.
I love when they do that. Like, and me and him always go back to like, you know, appreciating RC cars in general, because like, I don't know, RC cars are cool.
I heard a track recently by, I think it was OK, and just on part of the track just said, I'm going to take you for a ride from flipping Marvel versus Capcom.
Wow.
And I was just like, yo! Just a great little Easter egg in there.
Yeah, Virtual Riot loves that. Have you figured out the airport security check rules yet? Like, because I think I got it. Check it out. I think it's basically the days that have the letter T in them, and if it's not a full moon, you can keep your shoes on for the scanner. otherwise you can't. I think so. I'm not sure. So
you haven't applied for global entry or TSA pre-check?
No, dude, no, I've never done that.
But you have an O1 visa, I take it.
Yes.
Then you need to do it, because when you get global entry, you get pre-check.
But dude, it takes like an interview, doesn't it? You need to be like...
It's this piece of piss. It's just a formal interview. You do it on landing, and they just go through your security questions, and you're all good.
Really?
Yeah. I know we're talking like very different stuff here, but Ben Nicky told me to get global entry. Not only do I fly through LAX, but any internal flights or flights out of the country, pre-check, done.
Speechless says, what's your favorite chip?
For your mental health.
That's
I would do it.
True.
Sorry, please continue.
That's true. Speechless says, what's your favorite chip? This is for an experiment for school. My favorite chip. What's your favorite?
Are we talking
chip?
about like steak fries and French fries, or like crisps or potato chips?
Or
like what kind of chip
CPU
are we talking about?
Chips. I like the Ryzen AMD. Oh, potato. Dude, I don't know. I might be
potato chip.
What do you think?
I really like. I'm just a simple man. I like Walkers. I think they're called Lays in other countries.
Yeah.
And I like the prawn cocktail flavor, which is pretty much just salt and sugar. And, that's it.
I don't know
Easy.
why. I don't know why, but like I'm such a sucker for a good Pringle. Like they're so simplistic. just the fact that they stack.
It's
I know
that MSG.
I
It's
know,
that MSG.
I know, but it's like it's just a form factor. Like they used to make these like portable Pringle like fucking launch boxes, like shaped like a massive thick Pringle. You could
Yeah.
just- Man, just the branding of it all, like the.
Oh,
whole
I
thing-
remember those.
Yeah.
Yeah, Christ.
Like a little
So
portable
that's
Pringle.
really like unlocked some memories.
Yeah.
Christ, I do remember that.
Yeah, it's barely potato though. That's true. It's all just like powder made into a potato, like.
Yeah.
And do you always just like take two Pringles and make it look like you have a duck beak, like because you put them like side by like upside down and just put them in your mouth? And
I
just-
remember I was at a party with someone and they were like, "Yo, try this." It was just like barbecue flavored Pringles with ketchup, and I
Yeah.
was drunk and thinking this is the best thing ever. And
Dude,
then
yeah,
about an hour
literally.
later, I was just throwing up so much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are you still chugging Baby Bell cheese at every show?
absolutely.
Really? Tell us about it.
Absolutely, yeah.
Tell us where did that come from? Where
I
did
like
that
Baby
fascination?
Bells, man. I just like Baby Bells. It's good cheese.
Because like when you tour for like a decade, you find all sorts of people with all sorts of writers, and like your particular writer with the Baby Bell. Like I've known artists who have like like a plushy Pikachu for every show. That's what they request in their technical writer, or like a pair of socks. That's reasonable. Just get a pair of socks. Like yours is probably dirty after the show or something. Just pair of underpants.
I have none of that anymore. Do you know I have water and ginger ale, and that is it.
I know. I toured
That's
with you
it.
6 years ago. That's why
That
I
was
know.
a very different time, though. Yeah,
Oh, yeah?
I mean, Baby Bells are just great. I think I was doing keto then. I think that's what it was. I was
Oh, really?
doing keto, and it does what it works. Absolutely works. You stray away from it for a second, and all that work's undone, unfortunately. But yeah, it does work.
Xylo Kill question for both. Since this is the point of me making my album, it's fitting I ask, at what point did you say to yourself, oh yeah, this is my signature sound. This is the sound I'll be making for forever?
Signature sound's a weird thing, right? Because I don't know if this is like this for you, but someone kind of tells you what your signature sound is. They'll hear something and go, that's so Tokyo Machine.
Yeah.
But I don't even know what my signature sound is, to be honest. I have no idea what that actually is. Because it could be anything. It could be your rhythms, the way you do certain edits, the way you do certain melodies. I just don't know.
Yeah, you can try to make a signature sound for yourself, which is what I've done for the first like 2 years. That's why I remember I like refused remixes. I refused collabs because I wanted just to make singles that people like recognize. Oh, this is the Tokyo Machine sound. I get it. But like nowadays, it all flipped after me making one EP, and now this is the new Tokyo Machine sound. Although I would have to ask chat like what they actually think the Tokyo Machine sound is when it comes to like a track that represents Tokyo Machine in your head. Like that's what I think we should ask chat. Like, what's the track that represents Gammer according to chat, and what's the track that represents Tokyo Machine according to chat? I'm curious if they
And
have
don't say
answers.
needed you. Needed you is excluded. You can't put that. Cannot put that. Are you fucking serious? Fuck!
Fuck you.
God damn it! Jesus Christ.
We got him. So you're still chugging Baby Bell cheese, huh? Cool. just sorry, I just needed to give it on the tangent.
The drop because I haven't listened to Gammer. So that's right. No one else has as well. So don't worry.
Fortnite sound rocks.
Why do you sound like that?
Fortnite.
That's something I would yell on a mic. Or like actually do that. I actually do that whenever I do play. Like, do you do that whenever I play like a track that was in Beat Saber or like in Rocket League or whatever game, right? You just like, who plays Rocket League? I do that very often. Like just
I say stuff like once I said when I was playing Destiny a lot.
yeah.
I was in Discord with my friends. I said, hey, I'm playing this big festival. What should I say? And someone, I think it was Jordan Post, was like, I'll say something like, who's got the Atheon checkpoint? It's like an iconic Destiny boss. So I said it at a festival thinking nothing of it. The next day, I got people messaging me going, yo, I was in the crowd. And me and my friends were like, yo, what the fuck? Was that a Destiny reference? Yo, come join our clan.
Nice. Yeah, I do that because I just released the Sans remix for Monster Cat, the for Toby Fox.
You lucky motherfucker. I love Undertale. Do you know
Dude,
that?
it's
Love it.
fucking nuts.
Love
And
it.
this was all an opportunity brought by VGR, Noke. Such a legend for this.
Yeah.
And whenever because I just played a tour, dude, I don't know if you know, I just played a tour of the Living Tombstone. They were headlining.
Oh my
like,
God.
I know, arena shows.
Maybe
like,
you'll be Tracer.
oh, did they fuck, dude? And they leave it for like the second to last song. or like
I
the
do.
third to last. It's
I play
unbelievable.
Overwatch all the time, and do you know? I just put in the chat like, "Yo, maybe I'll be Tracer." And everyone's like, "Shut the fuck up, dude."
Dude, but they're such incredible people. Like I was on the tour bus with them for like 3 weeks. Just I don't know. I wish that tour was longer, and like I'm happy to say that if they kind of said that if they got shows next year, I'll be like probably doing some of them. But like
Oh,
whenever
amazing.
whenever on that tour, whenever I play the Sans remix, I always just say like, who finished every ending of Undertale? Like, and dude, just the whole fucking crowd, you know, because like multiple endings. I'm always a sucker for
And do you
multiple
know
endings.
what? One of my proudest gaming achievements was beating Sans. It was like one of my proudest moments.
Yeah,
That
dude.
shit was hard.
Yeah. How fucking
Now, I don't know if you
good.
played Delta Room, but
No.
they have like one of those in every chapter. Every chapter has its own Sans fight.
Wow.
Yeah,
Holy
it's good.
crap.
Really good. Highly recommend it.
How fucking good is Astrobot though? My God.
It's so good.
Dude, it's like the best goddamn game in the world. Like it's just the
It's
most.
so good.
It's so great. The
To
Easter
the point
eggs.
where I got the new Donkey Kong game, which is kind of in that sort of spiritual realm. and
Really?
I like started playing it, and I was like, it's just not the same.
Yeah.
Can't do it. Put it down straight up.
Yep.
Astrobot's amazing. Incredible. Love it.
Chat, have you played Astrobot? Because this is just incredible. Like the amount of Easter eggs from all sorts of Sony games and not even Sony games. Just like you can find characters from like every single game you've ever played in your life, and you'll be like, oh shit, that's from like Forbidden Siren, that one horror game from like 22 years ago.
I don't know if you ever played the sort of the Astrobot game that came with the PS5.
Yeah, Playroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I finished both.
And
Phenomenal.
Yeah, and the boss was the dinosaur from the PlayStation 1 demo disc,
the
which
demo
was like
disc.
such
I
a
remember
callback.
I was
like,
7.
no way.
I was
Yeah.
7, and all of a sudden it's like
Right.
it's exactly the same. And then they bring in the actual 2020 whatever version of it
Yeah.
for the third iteration of the boss or something.
And with the demo 1 disc coming up, I'm like, that is such a flipping, fair
Dude.
play. That is such a throwback.
I don't know if we have so many. I don't know if we have people in chat who are that old as we are, but like I remember, but I remember playing that demo disc, and I couldn't believe my eyes that this is even possible. Then again, these were the times when you watch the fucking what's the name of the band, Red Hot Chili Peppers Californication music video, and you're just like,
Yeah.
wow, dude, this music video. Imagine if games ever looked like that. Yeah, sure, fucking.
I remember playing Tekken 1 and being like, these graphics are ridiculous. And then playing
Yeah.
Tekken 2 thinking, this is the future. But all it was just polygons, like
Yeah.
straight up. It wasn't really till Tekken 3 that they looked like
Yep.
semi-real.
Modus
I don't know if you
says.
played Tekken 1 recently
I
or seen any
yeah,
footage of
yeah,
it.
yeah.
It looks like a fever dream.
Don't
Absolute
they,
fever dream.
Didn't they add Tekken 1 to Tekken 8 just like as a bonus at the classic thing, whatever? You can just like play Tekken 1?
I haven't played Tekken 8, you know?
Oh,
I'm
really?
still on 7.
What?
Still on 7. Yeah.
Oh, damn.
You and me were playing that for a while. You're the
Yeah.
only person I've ever played against.
Yeah.
who we were like kind of the same skill level.
You still play it?
Now and then, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we should play it.
We should fucking play it.
We play it on stream, but I might have a mental breakdown.
You were always Yoshimitsu, and I was always Lee or Raven. But
You used to get so mad at all my little mix-ups. Where I deliberately whiff one move twice, and then you try and counter
Dude,
it, and I
fuck
change it into a
Yoshimitsu.
different move. Yeah.
Just the worst goddamn character. And then Mokujin comes in, and do you ever play I think you played Mokujin, didn't you?
I might have, I can't remember. I'm
So-
just always straight Yoshimitsu.
Yeah,
Straight
dude.
Yoshimitsu.
It pissed me off so much, but like, yeah, you do have it pretty. You do have your Yoshimitsu pretty like dialed
I could
down.
play Panda if you want and be even more annoying.
It is pretty annoying. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of like Panda, Jack, the big fellas. I'm not like I like snappy.
They are kind of busted. Yeah.
Yep.
Massive hitboxes. They can hit you from halfway across the map.
You know what?
They do that jumping butt slam thing that just launches them across the room.
Yeah, and it's hard to block
Yeah,
and
I
everything.
know the one. I do know the one.
The judging by my playstyle from Tekken, you would probably think that I would never want to play King, but I love King.
King's great.
Yeah.
King's really. If you know your way around King,
Yeah.
he's usually the person I have the most trouble with, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Like the
Yeah.
full 5-time combo that just goes through.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you know.
Oh my god.
I remember
had
being able
that.
to make that,
Yeah.
being able to do it.
Yeah. We should get into it. We should definitely get into it.
Dude, like, I'm streaming 3 times a week, and I'm thinking like, hey, I could fit in a 4th day just for gaming, no problem. Just like,
I'd be down.
yeah. And also, by the way,
Yeah.
if you ever feel like just like joining the stream in audio form, every time I stream, I'm in the Call Machine channel. I mean, I'm never there, but like from now on, I'm gonna start doing it where I'm just gonna be, as I start the stream, I'm just gonna join the call, and you can just like pop in, just hang out if you want. Just saying.
I would love that. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Did you ever yell on the mic? Because we just getting back to the mic, because I still feel like there's some stuff that we've said on the mic that we don't remember, but it was just the most memorable thing. Like, did you ever yell on stage something just to hype them up? Like, what would be the most ridiculous thing that you've ever said on the mic to the crowd?
This is my swamp.
This is my swamp.
Got a massive reaction. Because I was killing it. I was having the greatest. I was like, this is my swamp. You know, like I was owning that crowd, and they just went bonkers. I even had this Smash Mouth remix I was playing. God, you know what?
Wow.
I'm gonna send you that as well. I'm gonna send you that.
Send that shit, please.
Let's go.
Open up the pitterus, says Xylo Kill.
Open up the pitterus.
Yep.
There we go.
Try to
There's no drop on this.
Try to relax your anus.
Oh my god! The best part about that video is the woman who sort of gets into it and then
like,
sort of does the double take.
She's the best, dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I think one of my best ones was Going Quantum from Monster Cat was there. He's like, and if you don't know, he's like one of their big A&Rs, right?
Yeah, of course.
And I was playing a show in LA. And it's like, dun 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 dun, 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 boom, what you waiting for? And I hit stop on the deck and just went, new music.
Whoa.
And then just let the silence play out.
Whoa. You accidentally stop it, or you actually on purpose?
Oh, on purpose.
Whoa.
Boom, what you waiting for? New music.
Wow.
I just relished in that silence.
Wow, dude.
Didn't get a good reaction, but they were cracking up behind me.
I don't think I would have the balls to do something like that. I don't think I have the courage.
Yeah. I was in my existential era.
Raffwave says, bro, I'm saying that on stage one day. Jump if you lost half your wallet on crypto. Holy crap. Stop.
Yeah, I'm looking at the counter now. It's not great.
Bitcoin's like 82K. What the heck?
Yeah,
are you right-handed or left-handed?
Left-handed.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yep.
Because like picture this. You're eating a meal, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're halfway done, but like most of the food, because you're eating with your left hand, most of the food is kind of gone to the right side of the plate.
Yeah.
So like the feeling of like spinning that plate 180 degrees, and all of a sudden like you feel like you're eating a brand new meal with all the food that escaped you for the first half of the meal is now like staring at the fucking death fork. Like, you know what I mean? Like now it's like front row. Now they're just like ready to be eaten. On that side of the plate now, kind of, you know what I mean? Like it's a fresh meal now.
I don't think I've ever paid enough attention to my food to like really, you know, this is one of those things I'm going to notice now forever.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when someone tells you that you can actually always see your nose no matter what.
Mm. Oh, no. You've just entered manual breathing mode.
Yeah, you can now feel all your clothing.
Why are your toes touching?
Oh, you motherfucker. You motherfucker.
Still manual breathing mode. Don't try to play it off. He will never eat food in front of you again.
Oh my god.
Yeah. You've played like pretty much every festival that ends in like fest or con or...
I've done a few.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you ever have like one of those moments where outside of the festival, like a fan recognizes you in a unconventional place, like a IKEA or fucking...
It happened in a shopping center in Singapore once.
Wow.
Which was the most random thing. The most random thing. I've had it in shopping centers and stuff, but yeah, the Singapore one definitely made me go,
damn.
Oh, do you know where else I had it? Shanghai, China.
What?
But it was like an Australian couple. I was in a restaurant and they came over, oh, excuse me, you Gammer.
Let's go.
I was like, holy crap, hello.
Nice.
Yeah.
I've, Going Quantum in a building, look at that. Speaking of devil, a horse's mouth or something. Like we just mentioned him. Shout out to Going Quantum.
Yeah. Shout out Going Quantum.
I was gonna say, Yeah, because I've recently only been like just noticed I was buying this MacBook that I told you about earlier, and I'm like, yeah, I bought the MacBook. It was in Minneapolis, and I'm going back home, and like the next day I get a DM from someone that follows me, and he's like, yo, I think I just sold you a MacBook. I was in I was in a Best Buy, so that's cool.
Jesus. Did you go in with all your mask and stuff at least?
No, that's the thing. I don't know how they knew. Like it's crazy. I didn't even post about it. It's a story that I bought a MacBook to like confirm to that person.
Now that Going Quantum's here, can we ask him about the Needed You artwork and what he thought the day he received it?
Oh, that's a great question. I'm gonna put the chat full screen just for that.
Going Quantum, how did you feel about the Needed You Fortnite artwork the day you got it? And do you regret it and feel shame as a label for allowing it to go ahead?
I forget.
When you signed your co-deal with Create, did you make sure to hide that artwork so that they like just didn't see it and like, pull out of the deal by pure embarrassment?
I'm glad it exists.
Telling you, 2.5 more years, and I'm taking that shit back and deleting it. It's gone.
Is it a 10-year contract? I can't. It's NFA,
I
right?
think so.
NFA, NDA.
We'll see who has the last laugh as I sit there, broke, living on the streets, like, ha! I win. It's late.
Is he still there? I think he's calling you.
This is in the industry what we call putting out fires. I'm sure his phone's going nuts right now.
Oh yeah, that's fine. This is exactly how things are done. Okay, how about this? Just to change the subject. Long johns and shorts at the same time. What do you think?
Hold on. Are we talking long johns? We're talking about like thermals.
Yeah, and shorts.
And wearing them with shorts.
On top of that, yep. What do you think about that?
I imagine it's
like for running.
That was like a fashionable thing for a while. That was like a thing for a while. Yeah.
Yep, like a marathon.
I think it could look quite good. I think it feel quite good. I've never tried it. I do like wearing thermals, but I don't wear them underneath shorts.
Do you work out? That's a good one. All right. So you got kids, right?
Yeah.
They're like, basically, you know, when you think about it.
Don't clip that.
Like they are growing up around the world where like
Yeah.
their dad is, you know, a full-time DJ, right?
Yes.
Did they ever see your show? Did you ever do like a bring your daughter to work day?
They did. I did a last year. I did a 90s festival, right? So it was more of like a classic happy hardcore stage, and it was all ages. So I did bring them along, and
Let's go.
I think they enjoyed it.
Sick.
I think they enjoyed it. My younger one definitely enjoyed it more than my older one, but it is cool that they got to sort of see what I do. But
Sick.
if I'm honest, they couldn't give less of a shit. They do not. Do not give a flying fuck.
You're still
about
the dad.
What I
You're
do.
still uncool, no matter what you do, right? Is that what it is?
Yeah, I mean, the funniest thing is when I listen to Spotify in the car and a Gammer track comes on, and they look at me and I'm like, girls, I swear I never listen to my music. And then like, just one of my songs will come and, are you listening to yourself, Dad?
It's the algorithm, I promise. Yeah.
Stupid Skynet.
By the way, speaking of having music played on the radio, I just released I have a side project called Dream Machine now, and I released one song there.
wicked.
Yeah, it's like melodic house, and it just got played on SiriusXM 244 times. It's whatever, dude. I don't care.
Oh, wicked. That's
Yeah,
great.
Thank you. Pretty dope.
That's great.
It's quite nice.
My
I'll
last
send you
song
some.
flopped.
I'll send you some. So, if cereal is soup, are Pop-Tarts technically ravioli?
Right, so here's the thing though, right? Because pasta is made with egg and flour, but there's no egg in Pop-Tarts. So, no.
Oh, shit. Okay, that is true. That's a deal breaker right there.
Well, I put it closer to a pastry. What
Like
the
a
heck
DJ
is a Pop-Tart? Are you
DJ, what the heck
serious?
is a Pop-Tart? Damn, okay.
What the heck is a Pop? How do you explain a Pop-Tart?
I mean, if you're not from the States, you might not know. That's the...
It's a come on, it's a pastry. Let's be real.
Yeah.
But instead of the icing's like hard, so it's kind of like I'd say it's almost like a graham cracker with sort of freeze dried icing on it.
That's
and
like
it's sort
saying
of-
that's like saying a hot dog is a cannoli. That's dope.
Jesus.
Is an uncrustable ravioli? Dude, Pop-Tarts. I always eat Pop-Tarts just raw, just straight out of the thing. I don't
Right?
Even, yeah, I don't even.
Right?
They're all right. It's just like not my.
You just raw dog a Pop Tart.
Yeah, yeah, literally. I raw. I do it raw.
Yeah, shout out Logan Paul and Prime.
Not sponsored. We are, however, sponsored by Skrillex. Remember we had these sponsored.
I still have a clip. Shout out Tokyo Machine. It's just a freezer flipping Skrillex. My favorite part about doing Twitch streams was coming up with those adverts. That
Yeah,
was like
dude.
the absolute highlight.
And I'm not gonna say that I stole it from you, but yeah, I fucking absolutely stole that shit from you for my IRL streams. I don't know if you've seen them.
That's absolutely fine.
I was-
you know, it's good to inspire.
I was sponsored by Shoe once, and it was just a picture of a shoe. just shit like that.
Chewing gum.
Yeah, exactly.
Just all shout out all chewing gum.
Yeah. I'll send you some clips because you might like them. Okay, so, what's your like most powerful rave like a festival memory, like the one you keep in your like back pocket to remember that why you're doing all this and why is it Australia, by the way?
Actually, my most impactful rave memory was I did a show called Westfest in the UK, and as I was leaving, someone went, "Oh, Gamma, let's get a picture, right?" And then he did that thing where he put his arm over my shoulder, but he was holding a beer can, right?
Yeah, can.
So he's put his hand over my shoulder, but the beer can's gone upside down, and he hasn't realised.
Mhm.
So I'm like pulling a face, and in the picture, he's like got his arm around me, but his beer's just pouring straight out all over me.
Oh my god.
That became a meme on Instagram in the early days. Honest, I'm not shitting you.
Wow.
I don't think I actually have the picture anywhere, but yeah, it was. That's probably my most memorable rave thing.
That was your most memorable rave thing.
That was probably
Wow.
my most memorable rave thing. And yeah, the Australia ones were good as well. They're great.
Yeah. Because by rave, I
Yeah.
kind of meant like you playing a show or maybe not.
Oh,
necessarily.
I'd say Knockout Circus 2022. I think that's when
Ooh,
I
that's
like
recent.
cried at the end of my set. Yeah,
Yeah, that's Australia, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Those shows are great. The HSU show, shout out, just incredible.
But
Like just genuine, pure magic in those crowds.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
like 10,000 people, like it's thousands of people, right?
That one was 50,000.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
What
insane.
the fuck?
Yeah, insane. Shout out Pete. And you know what? And the guy who runs it, Pete, is like one of my best friends, and it's just always got my back.
Let's go, dude.
You know, because I was at like a really low point, and he was just straight up like, "Hey, I've given you the set just to get your fucking mojo back." And like, boy, did he! Yeah, I know, right?
Protostar in the
Gamma
building.
bus.
Bus? What is that?
Yes, thank you so much.
Are you
You
trying
must
to,
know what that is. You
Are you
must
tr-
know what that
Are you
is.
trying to sound like Protostar? Because you just sounded like Protostar 100%.
You don't know the bus meme
No.
from a few years ago?
No.
Oh my god, I can't get you banned, so I can't like do it. But
Okay.
maybe have a Google afterwards.
Unk.
Shout out Protostar.
Yeah, I am absolutely an unk for sure. I'm a boomer. Wait.
Hey,
so-
shout out Baby Bell.
Absolutely. You know what? I think your tour was the very first time I actually tried one. I've never tried one before.
For real?
For real. I didn't even know what that is. Fucking
Damn.
wax encasing? What is that?
I mean, it's Edam cheese, essentially.
Who came up with that? And you didn't tell me about the wax encasing, so I just ate the whole thing. It wasn't that tasty.
Did you? No! Why?
I legitimately was just like, I bit into it. It's like,
I wish I would have seen
Why
that.
would you
I
eat
wish I
this?
would have seen that. That reminds me when Ray Volpe offered me a lemon. He said, "Here, have a lemon." I went, "Thanks," and just bit through the whole thing. And his face just
Wow.
dropped.
I never understood, though, it was weird. And I absolutely did Zab and Zabby. I bit half of it. I'm like, wait, that's not oh, it's like a wrapper, and like I take it out of my mouth. It's just like, that's not right. And it was right in front of Riot. I think they were in the green room too, because we were on tour with Riot.
Yeah.
Jesus
Shout out
Christ.
Riot.
Shout out Riot.
Shout out Riot.
Yeah, but dude, I've seen people eat eggs raw with the shell. Just
What is that?
yeah.
Why would anyone do that? That's disgusting.
Do you know Jeremy Fragrance?
What?
Anyone? Anyone know Jeremy Fragrance? He does
What the
that
hell is
straight, dude. It's a dude from Germany who like reviews perfume. He has like a whole empire built around he knows everything about fragrances, and he has like Instagram and TikTok and everything. He's like a huge personality. He's like fucked in the head completely. But he's like
God.
super in shape, and like he just always wears these like white tuxedos, and he just like walks up to people in the street and just like, hey, can I smell you real quick? And like he smells someone, and he like his skill is like, I'll tell you what you're wearing, like what kind of fragrance you're wearing. Some people would like come up to him, hey Jeremy, what am I wearing? And like he would like, oh yeah, this is the Tom Ford Ombre Leather EDP. If they just he would like come up with like a name of a perfume, and it's like, yeah, you're right. Holy crap! It's like he's like basically the rainbow.
How does he? What?
Yeah, he's like the rainbow of
You smell of piss and sweat.
EDP, Xylokill Imend Eau de Parfum. Yeah, not what you think.
Oh god.
Yeah, so Jeremy Fragrance, he just like, normally he's just a guy who like just has TikToks and Instagram like reels about like, hey, so this fragrance is phenomenal. You should try it. It has a spicy thing, and he just like sprays it all over himself. Talks about, I wanna have sex with a woman right now, and like he just dude, it's hilarious. It's incredible. And then all of a sudden, there's this one reel where he just like starts a reel by eating a raw egg, and then he continues like he's just. But you would never expect that from him. It's so weird, and he just eats
That's
raw
a
eggs.
hook. That's got to be a hook.
It's absolutely must be.
That's got to be a hook.
Yeah. True, a hook.
That's got to be a hook. There's no way.
That's a callback to what we talked about earlier in the fucking stream.
I tell you what. One of my next I Can Mix Anything videos. I'll try and start it by eating a raw egg. How about that?
Yeah.
Clip that. Hold me to it, because when we do it, we can stitch it together.
All right, clip whatever we just talked about.
I was wondering how we were going to circle back to raw eggs on that.
we can circle back to something else. We can circle back to about looking back at your early like days of producing UK hardcore, because I'm still curious about that shit. Like in your bedroom, right?
Yeah,
Is that what you're producing?
please.
Was
Yes,
yeah.
in my bedroom.
What do you think your younger you would be the most like shocked to see where you've ended up right now? Like what would be like, holy fuck? You know what I mean?
Dude, you had kids? What the hell?
Really?
I don't know, man. Probably impressed. I mean, I'm sitting in my studio now. I've got all my like synths and loudspeakers and displays and mood lighting, and like I've got a house, and
yeah.
just like the fact that, I mean, I'm sure it's the same for you back in the day, but you know, once upon a time, telling your family you wanted to be a DJ and a music producer, they would just be like, no one took it seriously. No one took it seriously. Oh, when are you going to get a real job? When are you going to make real music?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, yeah, I've got my first DJ. Oh, that's nice. But is it really a long-term thing? And I think that's the craziest thing, is that we made this work and we did it and made something out of it.
Absolutely.
So I think that's what
yeah.
my younger self would be most impressed with.
I see. Yeah. Same, dude. Honestly, even just a decade ago, I remember some people were like asking me, okay, so what's your job? Do you work somewhere? I'm like, yeah, I'm a music producer. I just play this tour over here. No, but how do you make money? Like this fucking question.
Right?
What's your now? Where you work? Like, so that was always this like confusion between like a bunch of different like probably older generations that just don't really get it.
The family dinners, man. Oh, good to see you've come out of your room.
Yeah. Did you make your song yet? Did you finish your dubsteps yet? Did you finish your little dubstep song yet? No, but my parents were always just like, they wanted me to teach music at a uni. They didn't think, or just like audio at uni, or they wanted me to teach something at uni. They thought I had like a teaching quality or something. I
could see that.
Whatever. Like, you know, it's
yeah.
Because they never thought that making it in the music industry is possible at all. Like, because they grew up in the era of no internet, so it was just like, you know, how is it possible? If we couldn't make it, then he's not gonna be able to make it. Like, I guess that
Yeah.
was their thought process. But, yeah. And I remember just like one day coming up, just like, hey, I kind of made it, Mom. And like, I mean, I didn't make it, but just like this is my life now. And I remember her just like being, okay, yeah, I guess you were right all this time. Like, I guess you got your 5 minutes in life and go pursue it. So I remember this.
I will say my mum was extremely, out of my whole family, my mum was extremely supportive.
Yeah.
She was the one who like really she did make me get like a regular job on the side. But once I sort of had my first couple of album spots, then she's like, okay, you can do this full time. And yeah, you know, shout out Mum. She really she really always had my back this whole time.
Same here. Really supportive parents nowadays. Thrash VA, yeah, what's up? This much time you put on music, did they give you a medal?
Shout out Jay Wong. See Jay Wong in the chat, good friend.
This is also a good one. When your non-producer friend says, yo, you ever thought about going viral? Fucking Jesus Christ. Dude.
Sure, I'm James Hype now. Shout out. Viral mixes only.
There's this one DJ that everybody makes fun of nowadays that plays this like Afro, whatever it's called, Afro house. This DJ Levy or something, just like dancing on a 360 set and like there's like 50 women behind him, just like he just takes off his shirt and just like does these stupid faces. I don't know if you've seen one of these.
If I know him, it's only through the Ose Beats account, who's the guy who's always ripping on Afro House Studios and James Hype, but like dubbing over
that
it.
must be him.
To the point that when I see an actual James Hype video now, I'm like,
is that
oh,
real?
man.
I can't tell.
I
if
love
it's
James
real.
Hype. I'm like, yeah, oh man, but I want the Ose Beats one. I want him sitting there going, suck my damn dick, asshole, suck my damn dick.
Yeah, with the fucking just triggering a cue of like some random fucking sound. Nancy says, Gammer, what is a slip mat?
That's an inside joke, but yeah, it's a thing that goes between the platter and the record that allows the record to spin without scratching all over the platter.
That is correct.
Yep.
I should get like one of those like sounds that means just like success, like doo-ding, or like like a
You should
buzzer.
get an incorrect buzzer.
Yeah,
definitely.
exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. So, have you ever did you ever like plug in a USB A for the first time, like immediately, and like think to yourself,
Never in my entire life have I done it. Do you know that?
Thank you.
It always takes me 3 attempts because the first one was the right one, but for some reason it didn't work.
Dude, I once actually did it about 2 weeks ago. I remember it to this day. And I was like, dude, I think I'm a god. I think I exceeded I think I transcended. Like, it literally just, it wasn't even looking, too. I just took the thing and I just like, boom, and it just went in. Fucking.
That must have been, you mean just right in?
Right in.
Just
like it didn't even feel any like resistance from the sides of the port. Just like, it just like butter. Just butter. It was unbelievable.
Mate.
I am the chosen one. I think
you
so.
are the chosen one. You know what? Round of applause for you there. I'll give you that.
Thank you.
Yeah, what's been your favorite video game this year?
Dude, Balatro. I've been preaching Balatro.
I mean, that is a very easy game to pick. No, it's not an easy game. It's an easy game to pick up and get into, like anywhere you are.
It's
it's a perfect video. It's this generation's Tetris. I feel like straight up.
That's a great point. Actually, damn, that's a great point.
Yeah, perfect game. It's the perfect game. You can just pick it up and play it anywhere. It's always good. Even a bad run can be fun.
Yeah,
it's great. Yeah.
How far are you? What the fuck? Completion is 2 pluses. So you beat the game with every Joker.
Yeah, so Jay Wong is cracked at Balatro. He's actually helped me out in a few runs. I haven't gotten super far. I've never gone down a rabbit hole. I just pick it up and play kind of thing.
Sure.
But I have seen Jay Wong play, and it's ridiculous how it gets.
Yeah, we got Jordan posting the building. What's up, Jordan? I didn't even notice you. Damn. How long you been here for? I haven't seen you in a while.
Been the whole time.
Really? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. What? I'm scrolling up. I haven't seen him. Oh my god, he has been absolutely here. What the heck?
We've been asked a couple of times what the wildest thing on our rider list is. I think for me it was a a Bluetooth speaker playing Rick Astley's Never Gonna Give You Up as I walked in the green room, and it's been fulfilled twice. In fact,
Wow.
I actually forgot it existed a lot of the time until I
Wow.
go somewhere and people be running in, running about and going, okay, walk in.
Wow. That must have been at least a decade ago, though.
I think one was only a few years ago.
What?
One was in like South Korea a couple of years ago.
They actually did that.
And I was like, I'd taken it off my rider at that point, so they got an older rider. So I walked in going, what the fuck is going on? And then like the penny dropped in my head. I was like, oh shit.
That's incredible.
Shout out.
That's incredible.
Yeah. What about you?
Well, I used to just have my rider was never crazy, and it still isn't. But like I've seen someone get one of these like monkeys that's like a plushy monkey that's just like wraps around you. And I know
Yeah.
an artist that wanted one of these each show, just a separate monkey, just like one that just wraps around you. One of these like plush fucking with like kind of like wacky wavy inflatable tube man, but like monkey. And
That's
it's-
wholesome.
Yeah.
That's really wholesome.
I'm not sure why, or that wasn't even his brand. He just wanted one of these. Just if what BPM would you put on your gravestone? Like Matt Lee, whatever, your 1985, 2084, and then BPM. What's the BPM?
160.
60. I was gonna say 70.
160.
Okay.
You know what? Actually, you know what? For the day ones, I think it has to be 170. Yeah.
Representing
170.
old school.
That's me trying to push back the past a bit there, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. 170. 170.
Are you ever gonna? Speaking of wanting to die, do you ever gonna go back to streaming on Twitch again?
I was doing it for a little while recently. I was doing Pokemon cards.
Really?
Yeah. Doing giveaways and stuff like that.
Oh wait, I've seen one of them. I wasn't there
Yeah.
on time, but I've seen a VOD, dude. Yes, you absolutely did that. It was pretty recent too, like last year.
More recent than that.
Really?
It's only a few months back. Yeah.
What?
I don't know why I stopped streaming. I mean, I do you know, every Halloween I'm like, I'm going to do a Bloodborne stream, and I always just get caught up and never do it.
You did a Bloodborne stream though.
Many years ago. That was
Yeah.
like when it came out.
Yes, you absolutely did.
But
I was
I
there the
mean,
whole time.
I don't know. I do miss it. I do miss it. I love playing like Souls games on stream because I do get genuinely flustered. Yeah, I think as soon as I start taking it seriously, I almost like switch off because I'm like, oh, the fun's gone now. I'm trying to make it a thing, and then I just stop.
Mm-hmm.
But I still have some of those clips from when you were on there, and
Yeah,
it's good fun. They were good fun. I like the creativity that came with it, making all the little bits and the skits and like
yeah.
figuring out, how can we do? I think on the final one I did, I actually set up a green screen with the Seinfeld stand up, and I specifically bought a cheap mic that plugs straight into my PC, so I could stand up there and do like dad jokes.
I remember that.
With like all the plosives, right?
Yeah, yep.
Just for the start of the stream, and then the rest of it carried on as normal. But I put all the work into that one bit.
Dude, I love the creativity. Like, I definitely stole like 2 or 3 gags from that.
Happy to inspire. Don't worry.
Do you ever? But speaking of clips, do you ever get one of those like 12 years ago today? Facebook memories and like
Oh my god! And you're like, what? That was 5 minutes ago.
yeah, and immediately delete it because you're like as if you're like scrubbing like a fucking crime scene. Like
Yeah, no. I think one came up the other day and it was like, oh, happy to have my first Monster Cat release. It's like, what the fuck?
Okay.
That was that long ago?
every time I see a memory of mine from like 10 years ago, okay, delete. Oh, shit.
Yeah, I think it was. I think 10 years ago was my first Monster Cat release. That's nuts. That's
Wow.
insane.
Like
Yeah,
today,
time goes.
like this month. This
I
10
want
years
to answer this question because Xylokill's asked it 3 times now. What's an opinion you have about modern production that... Oh, wait, no, that's a different one. I think he asked about... Oh, sorry, they asked about what we had to unlearn. What's an opinion you have about modern production that most producers and listeners disagree with? That is actually a good question.
That sounds like a burp.
90% of hard techno is produced very badly and does not sound good. You're just enjoying the Instagram moment. And I'm out. See you later. No, I'm still here. Don't worry.
I think that's a good one too, though. Most producers disagree with. I think
Most
that.
producers disagree with.
Oh, and listeners too disagree with.
That's a tough one. That's a very specific question.
Yeah, because producer or listeners are completely like the Venn diagram doesn't necessarily always overlap. I'm just kind of trying to think of something that will fit both. I don't really have a hot take on this. I honestly don't. Can I take a rain check on this? Because I honestly don't.
You're right. Producers and listeners are two separate
Yeah.
things, really.
Like a DJ, sometimes you just gotta embrace the cringe, but sometimes too strong. Yeah, 95% of the posts that I see as a memory on Facebook, I just immediately fucking just gone. Never happened. Official No Hero. Gammer, when is your next release to save us from hard techno?
Next month, and it is a hard techno song. But I've done it my way, so it's like it's different. So look, I've been to a few events. I've met some hard techno DJs. I know you don't like the music. I'm like, look, I actually do like the music. I love the big tunnely kicks. That takes me back. That's like LimeWire for me, right?
Right.
I like techno, the culture. What I don't like is techno, the fad, the accessory, right? The let's get a pop vocal and just put a doof, doof, doof on it.
Yep.
And let's make every single track sound like that, and everybody's doing it, all right?
Yep.
The techno legends deserve to be where they are. I love the movement. I played a few parties. I love it. The all black, the no lights, the no mic, no visuals, all that stuff. I love it. But the kind of
shit.
the trend of it, I'm not a fan of. But that can, it comes and goes with all styles of music. We've all seen it.
Yeah.
So I think it's just. And I also think
I also have a gripe with side trends.
Yes, do you remember Hard Side? That period.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know who tweeted it. It might be Brian. Was like, stop putting hard side drops on everything.
Yeah. Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Like it was a phase. Let it die out.
Yeah. But that happens. I mean, it's all we all go through it. It's fine. It's fine.
Xylokilo says, for example, I personally would say there's nothing called overdone or cliche in production. A good song is a good song. Labels should stop looking for unique sounds. So I would say in general, the song aspect of a song is more important than the production value. Like for the past decades, we've heard absolute hits that will never exit your mind. They literally live rent free in your head, even though they were made like 40 years ago. And they're still the most memorable, the most like also profitable for the artist songs, which are just going nuts.
Stonebank put it to me best, because I obsess over mix downs, and it's like, mate, when has anyone ever turned around and said, "Oh, I love your song, but I can't play it because the mix down's not quite right."
Yeah, never happened.
Yeah,
never happened.
Doesn't happen.
Speaking of Stonebank, he was actually the first person to master basically probably most of my material for the first 3 years for Tokyo Machine.
He's great. Yeah, he's great. I still use him now for when I need help on stuff.
Let's go.
He's great. He's brilliant. He's just such a nice guy.
Yeah,
such a nice guy.
Shout out Stonebank.
Yeah, that's Stonebank. To which he would reply, "Oh, thanks. That's all right."
He is. I mean, for someone who lives in the UK and works for a label in the West for PSD, or
yeah,
that must be.
He's done some really cool shit over the last few years. He's been working like Tiesto and David Guetta and helping those guys out and everything. Yeah, he's been doing some really cool shit.
Let's go. That's
and
great.
He deserves it. He's, you know what? He just loves being in the studio. He's not asked about gigs or anything. He just likes to be in the studio. That's where he's happy. He never gets bored of that, and just fucking respect. Big respect to him.
Yeah. When I began, I remember talking to him about, and I think it was him who talked to me about separating your private life and your studio life by literally just physically separating your studio from your house. So what he does, he told you, right? I mean, this. He has a separate studio in a separate building. At least he did. Yeah. And it's like,
I remember it was horrible. It had no ventilation, no lights. It was so oppressive to sit in there. But my God, he got the work done.
Yeah. Like once
he never bothered him, but I'd sit there like,
yeah.
Dang.
And I can't remember if it was Michael Stonebank who said that basically he doesn't even have internet connection over there.
Nope.
That's him, right? That's Stonebank.
I think it's different now. I think he's built a proper studio either in his house or in his garden or something. But yeah, he did used to keep it completely separate.
That's so smart though. Like literally just start your shift as if it's just like a real cubicle day job, finish it and don't have to think about it again. I wish our brains work like this because more often than not, I find myself like waking up in the middle of the night and it's like, oh fuck, this melody is perfect. I need to write it down right now. You can't come back to sleep. And fucking, it's just done. You know, like you never stop thinking.
Yeah.
You never stop working. You never stop writing in your head.
No. I mean, I still love the voice memos app for.
I was just gonna say that.
Down.
Yeah, voice memos. That's
Yeah.
literally like a go-to for so many people. Hum a melody to your phone and just you won't have to remember anything. You just listen the next day.
That's what happened with Roots. I was just like out
Yeah.
with my kids, and I was just
Really?
like, "Oh, got it!" And then I put it back, and I was like, "Cool, I'm here. I'm back now." Yeah.
That's what happened with Fly. That's what happened with like 2, 3, 4 more tracks. I can't remember. But yeah, because like we're kind of talking about like separating private life and music in general. Like, if music hadn't worked out for you, like no Gammer, like no touring, who would you think you would be today? Like, what does alternate universe Matt do?
That's a really deep question.
Yeah, I was asked this, and I keep asking this question to other people because I don't know how to answer this, and I wonder how other people answered. That's why I'm asking.
Do you know what else I really love, like genuinely enjoy? And it's quite a recent thing. I love cooking.
Really?
Love cooking.
Let's go.
I think I'd probably get into. I'd love to go to like a cooking school. I'm thinking of doing that anyway. To go to like a cooking school and really learn.
That's cool, dude.
I cook every night here, willingly, you know, and I love it. And for my mental health as well, you know, coming out of the studio and like, you know, getting it all prepped and ready to go, and I just love it. I love the process of making food, serving food, like, and I'm not particularly amazing at it, but I just love it. Just love it. So yeah, maybe I'll be a chef.
When did that begin?
A couple of years ago, I think. I don't even really know how it started. I was never like, I always made food, but it was just, you know, it was. I think I know now that all I was doing was putting stuff in a pan and essentially heating it up. But my manager at the time, and a still very good friend of mine, I stayed with him in LA. And he's really into cooking, and I just asked him a simple question like, how do I cut an onion, right? And off the back of that, he just started doing all this stuff, made this amazing meal from the simplest ingredients, and I was like, huh.
Wow.
So I just started experimenting at home and then watching cooking videos, and then, you know, I went out and bought a nice pan and then made food on that, and I was like, oh shit, that's really good. And then I saw something, you know, I think a hot chicken pot pie video come up. I was like, oh, interesting. So by making these dishes and even like getting them wrong, I was still learning. And like, I love just, you know, I'm all cast iron and stainless steel now.
Let's
right?
go.
All
Beautiful,
over.
beautiful.
Right?
That's how you do it.
Yeah. You know, I love getting the fond and making the pan sauce and putting it in the oven and all that stuff. And I love just serving it.
I get it. I love making a steak.
Yeah.
Just the process of making a steak is better than eating it to me.
It's kind of like producing, isn't it? It's literally getting everything together, working in tandem.
Yeah.
If you get that finished result and you put it in front of someone, I love it when I put it in front of my girlfriend. She goes, oh my God. And then she tries it and I'm there. And I love winding the kids up as well because I go, oh, what do you think? They're like, yeah, it's good. I said, oh, well, here's what I did. I first started off with a cold pan and some chicken and I heat it up and then I shut up down. I'm like, and then I deglazed it with a bit of,
Oh my
like, Dad,
God.
we don't care. Yeah. It's like that episode of South Park where Randy gets really into cooking.
I know.
It's genuinely
Cream
that.
fraiche.
It is genuinely that. Cream fraiche.
Oh, what a throwback, dude.
Yeah. So that's what I think I'd be into.
What's your go-to meal?
accounting.
What's your signature dish?
It's chicken and rice. Super simple.
Okay.
Super simple. It's just chicken and rice, or like, and that'll either be in the rice cooker and doing the chicken in the pan, or I'll do the chicken and rice in the pan.
Yeah, I giggled there because it's like, yeah, chicken and rice is simple shit, but like if that can be like perfected, like you can make some really good chicken and rice. Like not even like I'm a huge fan of Indian cuisine.
Yeah.
Some tikka masalas, just some jalfrezi, just some. Oh my God, like so much stuff can be done. Ludicki in the building. That was supposed to be a delay. Build it. There we go.
I like to here's what I like to do, right? I do like to get the chicken thigh in the cold stainless steel pan, right? And I heat it up. I let that cook till it's seared. Turn it over, put it in the oven, and once I pulled it out, take the chicken out. You have all that sticky stuff on the pan, and then in goes the onions or the shallots and the vegetables, and then you deglaze it and everything. And
Yes.
but what I also like to do sometimes is like toast the rice in that as well, and then put the stock in, then the chicken, and
so
then
it's like
cover it, and then
toasted rice.
Like ponce.
No, it's perfect.
Put a cartouche over it and just let it simmer for like 20 minutes, and it is just heaven.
Yeah, dude.
Because all the flavors, that's what I noticed when I moved to stainless steel. All the flavors, they don't disappear. They just stay there and cook, you know. With everything else, I feel like I'd season stuff, but then all the flavor would just vanish. Yeah, that's chicken and rice is basically the foundation. I mean, it's good, it's tasty, it's nutritious, it's just, and you can customize it with more vegetables or less vegetables or whatever you want, and that's most nights.
And obviously you're not using an induction cooker or induction oven.
I actually am.
You are?
Which is where I do struggle a bit. I have to have it like right up to get the right heat.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Are
you allergic to
I would
something?
love to. Am I allergic to something?
Yeah. Anything? Because like, I'm curious because I'm planning to fucking visit you or something, and like cook up some.
No, not allergic to anything.
Perfect. Same.
And I will try anything as well. Like there is nothing I wouldn't try, even if I didn't like the sound of it. I'd try it.
Dope. Perfect.
Yeah.
Cool Cornelius 56. You should make a winter's theme song. If this is for me, for Champa, we got a Christmas song coming up. This Christmas. Actually, it should be coming up soon. But no,
Nice.
but I mastered it, so whatever. I don't care.
Excellent.
What
The song I'm
else?
putting out next month is a Christmas themed techno song.
Let's go. What's the title?
It's cool. All right, I just went with this. It's called Santa on the Guest List.
Wow.
Yeah. Needed you too, honestly. I remember. So I think I unearthed an old Reddit post on the Monster Cat Reddit the other day, and it was when I released a song called "This Is the End," and they said, "Here's the artwork," and it was like me in a Minecraft fucking setting, and I just spat my coffee out.
Where else? What other game is he gonna be put in? Yeah, no, that's legendary, and you absolutely should take it personally. Do you ever have these like dreams where you take an elevator somewhere and it goes to like a floor that doesn't exist, like minus 23?
I have it where the elevator drops. Just straight up drops. Sometimes I'm weirdly aware of my dreams and won't get in the elevator. You know, when you kind of lucid, it's like
lucid.
I'm not getting in that because it's gonna break down or drop every time.
You're familiar with lucid dreaming, right? You ever tried that?
Yes.
Damn.
That kind of goes with sleep apnea because the obstructed thing can put you in like a sort of lucid state.
Right, true, because that brings you back to reality. That's like an anchor, right?
Yeah.
Interesting.
So yeah, I've had that. I've had sleep paralysis a lot as well off the back of that, which is awful.
Absolutely awful.
awful.
Do you see the figures, or do you just experience the paralysis of itself?
I've never seen a figure, but it's a whole thing of like
you have to
I
jolt
swear
yourself.
It lasts a second, but yeah, you can't breathe or move for like a second, but it feels like an eternity.
Horrific, yeah. And you gotta you gotta gather all this energy and just like, jolt yourself to. It's horrific. And I remember you'd still know you're experiencing this. So if there's someone next to you, you're like begging, like, wake me up, like help, like you just like. But in reality, when you're like, if someone were to look at you at that moment, it's just like, you're just laying there, like nothing's actually.
I remember
happening.
one of my friends went on a spiritual trip, and they're like, no. If you ever wake up with sleep paralysis, just take a deep breath. I'm like, I fucking can't. That is the point of the paralysis, you fucking dick.
Exactly. Yeah. No, it's horrific.
Sweetheart, though, bless him.
It's horrific, dude. Yeah. Dude, just probably the fact that we talked about it, we're gonna get fucking sleep paralysis tonight. So, GG's.
Yeah. Shout out.
Shout out.
I might
to,
just not
sleep
wear
demons.
my CPAP mask just to keep it spicy.
Yeah, keep it spicy, dude. Don't let it anchor you to reality.
Don't let technology hold me back.
Yep. You still.
That's just what Zuckerberg wants.
Yeah, dude.
Sorry, no politics. Anyway, carry on.
True. That wasn't even politics, but whatever. You still repping JoJo's Bizarre Adventure?
I love JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Love it. When Stone Ocean came out, I was all over it. And I'm really looking forward to Steel Ball Run. If you haven't actually gotten into it yet, you really need to.
Yeah, I might have to.
You really need to.
I might have to. I need to rewatch the whole thing, you know that.
Yeah, get past those first 9 episodes and you're all set. Well, tell everyone. Shout out JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
What is it about the series that like fucking scratches your brain in such a way?
Oh, God, where do I start?
Just absurdity of it, like the
absurdity,
the pacing, right?
The only thing that can make monologuing part of it's like charm. The overreaction, the art style, the overreaction to everything. That's not even like a big deal. The posing, the interesting use of do you know that the stand in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure like predates Dragon Ball, Pokemon, all that stuff? Yeah, it was like the inspiration for a lot of shonen anime because it's been around in the Japan since like the 80s. I think at one point it was the second most popular manga.
What the hell?
Yeah, so it's like it is the most referenced manga of all time in other manga and anime.
That's incredible.
The most.
I had no idea.
And also like it's in parts, right? Instead of being like seasons, it's in parts.
Yeah.
It follows the JoJo bloodline. All the characters called like Jonathan Joestar, Joseph Joestar. That's why it gets you onto JoJo. But each part is a different genre. So, you know, part 1 is like a vampire story. Part 2 is like an Indiana Jones style story. Part 3 is like around the world in 80 days sort of story. One of them's like a murder mystery. One of them's a gangster flick. One of them's a prison break. So they can keep the theme and the style of characters and everything. But the actual setting and the way the story unfolds is always different. And by that, each part just feels unique, and yet it's still connected to like the grand thing.
Dude, read what Jordan said.
My name is Parmigiano Reggiano. I'm 195 centimeters tall, weigh 400 pounds, and 40 years old. My father died mysteriously. Yeah, there is a villain that comes along and just gives his whole life story.
But the
and
way
it's basically like, I need to kill all of you so that I can get a peaceful night's sleep. And that's kind of how it begins. And it's so ridiculous.
It's just, that's what I was just like, dude, it's too absurd for me to the point of just like, dude, I can't really follow because it's like, why would someone do this? Why is this so over? Like, why is this? Like...
I remember on tour, you started watching it and you're like, it's kind of set in England with vampires.
Yeah.
Is this the same show where the guy jumps out the sky with the road roller? I'm like, yeah, it's the same show. And it's directly connected as well.
Yeah.
But you got to watch it to figure it out.
And like, honestly, this is a weird, and this might be kind of like out of left field connection there, but what I just thought of, how you described how every single part in that season is like in a different theme, different setting, and like the absurdity and more like the fast pacing of every joke or just like every situation that happens in the show. Do you watch Archer?
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Do you?
Yes.
I know it's weird.
Yes, I do know because for a few seasons, they like completely changed it up. It is kind of like that. Yeah. So you have the familiarity, and yet it feels completely refreshing.
Yeah. That's kind of the vibe with the different settings that I got between different seasons of Archer and different like parts of JoJo. But like, I definitely need to start watching because I've only seen trailers for each part, not necessarily the actual content.
Another interesting take on it, actually, that I read was so. You know how the Western introduction to anime was Akira, essentially, right? It was the Western style anime that was
phenomenal. Shout out.
Yeah, JoJo's kind of the opposite because it was the anime in the East that took all his references from the West. Music being a big thing. All the characters are named after bands, songs.
Yep.
So it's kind of like it did what Akira did for us over there.
That's true. Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, I never thought of it that way.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah,
dude.
It's crazy. And it's like Evangelion and stuff, Dragon Ball stuff. Like, once you've seen it, you see the references everywhere. You see it in like, dude, I was playing like Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild. The time stop mechanic, everything going to grey and the color sort of zooming down and go. That's Dio from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Damn.
And then I googled. It's like, yeah, the guy was a big fan of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. It's like, yeah, just straight away, you start seeing these things and be like, no way.
Wow.
And that's why you get the wow. Is that a JoJo reference? Because 9 out of 10 times it actually
is. Yeah. Damn. Yeah. That's fucking nuts. Did you ever do like a set and full JoJo cosplay, like costume? Would you ever?
No, that'd be a great. I don't even remember the Palladium. I like edited a video I think a couple of videos. I played them on the big screen.
Oh yeah, I do in the visuals. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a big thing on the balcony.
I was really in my JoJo
Crew.
phase then.
Um,
The balcony crew. Shout out.
yeah, dude. Oh, shout out to Saizon for subscribing. Resub.
Yeah, shout out to my girlfriend. She must be watching because she just texted me saying you do make a great Japanese curry. I like making a Japanese curry as well.
Let's go.
That's fun. That's a fun, simple one.
Shout out to Gammer's girlfriend. Shout out.
Michelle. It's Michelle.
Shout out, Michelle. Welcome to the stream if you're watching.
She's decent at Tekken, but she does just button bash.
Oh, cool. So Hwarang basically just XXXX, or fucking
Pretty much.
Eddie Gordo just fucking X circle.
Panda.
Damn. See, like
Yeah.
if you're a noob and you try Panda for the first time, it might be a bit difficult to pick up. Don't you?
Have
agree?
you
Like-
seen the donkey video where he's just Panda and
Oh,
does the
really?
same move and he does the same move and just climbs up the ranks
Really?
and it's like, oh no, this is going to be a tough one, and then he just it's always the same move. It's him jumping across and doing a little fist. It's like the Jack move, you know, where he like punches side to side,
damn.
and he just
This
keeps
shit?
winning.
Watch
and
my
he
stream.
just keeps winning.
Is it this
yeah.
shit? Yeah. Side to side punching by Jack too. Yeah, the Panda has the same exact move, right? True.
Yeah. Yeah,
Um,
Panda's Jack, pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah. So,
Do you like it from scratch or use golden curry mix? I do use the golden curry mix cubes. I've tried doing it myself, but I just like the cubes. It's great.
I like that people actually are following up on your culinary journeys here. That's awesome. See, I still don't know how to answer that question regarding like what would I be doing if it wasn't music. Like for the longest time, I wanted to get myself into carpentry, like building shit out of wood. Like just like imagine like the
I totally understand. Very rewarding, apparently.
yes,
Very
dude.
rewarding. Yeah.
I did this course, like carpentry course for wood stuff, and like it would be so cool. Like I always thought, like it would be so cool to just be able to like, oh, I hate my wardrobe. I want to make myself a new one, like just exactly to the T, like how I want it with like compartments, exactly how I want them with hooks here, like, or like, just to like when you start a carpentry course like this, like woodworking course usually, you get to like come out like after the weekend with like a thing that you made yourself from scratch without any use of like screws or anything like that, and it's like a stool that you basically piece together with materials that you cut at the workshop. It's so rewarding. It's unbelievable. With the obligatory
one of my
French
friends-
cleat. Do you know what a French cleat is, dude?
What is a French cleat?
French cleat
Why does that
one-
sound familiar?
Yeah, it's one of those techniques for woodwork or just in general carpentry for like hanging elements on walls. So you have, dude, you gotta watch my stream right now. I'm gonna describe it to you. It's like this. So, wait, I might have some spare ones, dude. I don't know if I. Wait, one sec. I'll bring a. No, fuck it. I'm not gonna bring a fucking spare French cleat. So, picture. Okay, imagine this. There's a wood block.
Yeah.
Like that's long, right? It's a cube, but it's like an elongated cube. Now you have to bring it, dude. Okay, Gammer, read some questions. I'm gonna bring a fucking French cleat. I'm gonna.
Okay. Worst Tekken, yeah, cool. Worst Tekken characters to play against. Don't say Lazy, how my feelings. It's probably Eddie Gordo, for the obvious reasons. Spamming circle and X constantly. But once you know how to counter it, it's not so bad. Hi Gamma. Oh, hold on, I'm watching through the stream, so that it's kind of blocked off. Hi Gamma. Soz, you're alone now. It's okay. He's back. Oh, he's gone. Does your song get updated with every Fortnite event? Fuck off. Come on. What character needs the biggest nerf? I think Tesseract playing Gmod, because he's always the fucking murderer and always does the same thing. Do you think we'll ever revisit Dubcore for the lols? No, not a chance. Not a chance. Wow, I'm bad at this, huh? That's why I don't stream. Serious question. What would each of you tell the younger version of you that just started producing? Tell my younger self, yo, that's fucking garbage. Try harder. Remix of Wildstar with Andy Whitby ever properly released? No, I don't think it was. Hi, Gamma. Can I still borrow your JP8000? Yes, you can. Welcome back. Did you find a French cleat for me?
No, dude. I just have to describe it to you. Imagine you have a wood block that's like just a rectangular wood block like this, right?
Yeah.
So you cut it not like this, like in half, but you cut it
The bunk.
perfect timing.
That's all right.
You cut it like diagonally, right? And then
Yeah.
so you have two blocks now, and each one has like a cut at an angle. So it's dude, just fucking Google French cleat. I'm not gonna
You can
explain
hear
this.
me let it.
Draw it
Oh
in
shit!
paint. Yeah, it's
Yes.
just
Okay. Yeah.
like
That's
a
it.
method of just like hanging something on like a fucking at an angle basically. So it's all just like
Yeah.
locked in place.
Oh,
So-
that looks so satisfying to make. I bet
Yes.
that. Oh, look at that. Yeah, that looks great.
And it's all just like a technique to, because like for acoustics treatment, this is something you've done recently too, because you've just treated your entire studio, didn't you? You got a
I
brand
have
new.
treated my entire studio. Yes,
Yeah.
I have a Trinov as well, which is my pride and joy.
And how did you end up hanging your panels like rock wool if you did go with
Someone
those?
did it for me, so I've got a lot of them are just on like so the big diffusers are on L brackets because they're heavy.
Mhm.
The lighter bass traps, some of them are like on sort of inverted bookshelves. Some are like I think some of them are more for aesthetics, are like on hooks. They're chained to the ceiling and the wall, so they're like literally hanging. And then the triangular bass traps are just standing.
Standing, yeah, same
Nothing
here.
particularly fancy.
Same here.
What about
But
you?
there's a
Yeah.
distance between the wall and the panel. If you're talking about these rock wool
Yes.
panels,
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, of course.
It's so goddamn difficult to achieve that though. Like in reality, if you don't have hooks or if you don't have like, that's what I did basically. We just like me and a friend of mine from chat right now, Dookie Cannon, and the build. We did a build where we were gluing the one end of the French cleat to the panel, and the other end just went on the wall, and it just kind of basically you just hang it, and it's all at a distance, exactly the kind of distance that you want. Oh,
Nice.
Naked DJ with a question. Sound ID. That's for Mac, but for cheapos.
I am aware of Sound ID.
Yeah. Do you use like EQ, APO, or sound for whatever?
So what I have is, so it's called a Trinov Nova, and it works essentially the same as what you're describing in Sound ID. It's a hardware box. I think it runs its own Linux operating system.
Oh,
And
dope.
you use it's like this crazy 3D looking mic thing. You just set it up in the
Yes.
center of your room, and it corrects not only the frequency response but the impulse response and the phase across all the frequency ranges. And the only way I can explain it is it's like all the glue in your speakers just like turns on, and you're actually hearing the speakers for the
Yeah.
first time ever. Especially in non-perfectly treated rooms, it's a game changer.
Yeah.
It is unfortunately quite expensive, but I would say it's worth every penny. And because it's hardware, it's on. You know, I don't have to run it as a plugin or anything. It's just on.
That's
and
true.
it works.
Yeah, hardware always
Yeah.
wins, man. Analog always just in general wins, in my case, just in
Yeah.
my opinion. I do use EQ APO, which is literally just a instrument, or just it works at like driver level, so you just kind of plug that in,
Yeah.
and it has just EQ curves, nothing fancy. But and again, buying a mic that
You have very good production regardless, though, to be fair. You are
but that's the thing. I
feel
don't.
like you can produce on anything.
That's the thing. I use the headphones to work on most of the time, like 90% of the time, and then 10% of the time I just reference it on speakers, in the car, and on laptop speakers, on a phone, or whatever. Like,
And is that Audezi's headphones I see you wearing?
Audezi's LCDXs, the really
Do
heavy
you know
ones.
what? I had those and I sold them, but that was back in that period that I explained earlier where I was looking for the magic button to fix things. I was like, I don't understand these headphones. Ironically, I probably would now.
Yeah, why'd you sell them? You need the money.
I think it's when I moved. I was just looking at. I just had like some synths and headphones and stuff I didn't use much. It's like, let's just make a quick buck just
see.
to
I
help
see.
me get sorted.
Yeah, honestly, they are great, but they do require a profile. I do have an EQ APO profile just for them, so I load it in whenever I produce. And
Nice.
yeah, because there's a guy on Reddit that just like did a whole like list of all the popular headphones, like, and just he did an EQ curve for every one of them, and just like you can just download as a TXT and just incorporate it into EQ APO, and boom, like right there, perfectly flat lined.
I did used to use Sound ID on my LCDXs, but I think the problem is when you flatten something to perfection, you kind of actually lose the character of what makes it what it is. So
yeah.
there is a middle ground you have to find.
It's absolutely you gotta do make some sacrifices there, but like it's
Yeah. But I still use NS10s, to be fair. You know, I just
Oh, yeah?
I love them. Yeah.
Okay.
The NS10s with the trin off and the sub, they sound incredible.
I got my Yamaha's
Incredible.
HS8 still for like, I don't know, for the longest time. Ever since I can remember.
They're
like,
great speakers.
Yeah.
Great speakers.
These
I
are
used to have
probably-
the 5s, but they were like really bright, too bright. But the 8s are amazing.
These are
Look at them,
probably-
they look wicked.
They're probably too big for this room. Because this room is maybe like 100 square feet. Maybe like, I don't know. I can't even measure.
I think if you get the results, you get the results, man.
Yeah.
You know, like, you know, you see
Absolutely.
what some people can produce on, and it's just like, I think I'm trying too hard sometimes.
Oh, Modus too. Let's go.
Yeah.
That's great. Do you also like refuse to start eating until you find like the perfect YouTube video on next Netflix show? And by the time like the intro's done, you've already done with your fucking plate?
Yeah. Do you know, I love like YouTube video essays, whether it's on video games or like old, where are they now, YouTubers kind of things. Or just like,
I love tech.
I also like,
Tech videos.
I really like this, my brother got me onto it. It's a podcast called Creepcast,
Creepcast.
which is by, do you know who Meat Canyon is?
Of course.
Yeah, it's him.
Oh,
it's him
shit.
and one of his friends, and they read horror stories from Reddit, basically.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and it's great, and it's funny as well because like Hunter will just go off on tangents all the flipping time.
Is that Meat
yeah,
Canyon's,
they're
is
great.
that Meat Canyon's name?
Yes.
Have you
yeah,
seen
sorry.
what he's recently done? This
No.
like, dude, this incredible piece of cinema he's just done.
Oh, my brother told me about that. That's on my. Do you know what? It's in my watch later list. So I'm glad
Yeah.
you reminded me.
So literally, the video itself, is called Meat Canyon, and I was just like, "What's this about?" Dude, I was like, "This is incredible." He must have spent months shooting that stuff, or longer, because it's every single piece of like every single shot is just perfected. Everybody has to check this out. It's a video
Yeah, he's great.
from
He's-
Meat Canyon called Meat Canyon. Incredible.
Yeah, he's really good, especially at the horror stuff.
Yeah.
And all the body horror stuff. He's really good at it.
Xylokill says, Moist Critical or Mr. Who's the Boss? Mr. Who's the Boss is the recent thing. He just did a video on this illegal North Korea phone that he got. It's not even Samsung, it's Samtensung. Do you know why? Because North Korea has a brand called Samtensung, which is like a play on Samsung, because Samsung is 3 stars. That's what it means in Korean. But Samtaesung means 3 big stars. They needed to one up South
Yeah,
Korea.
one of it.
Incredible. And just like this
I
whole
saw
video.
a great meme summing up Moist Critical. It's just like, you know, I'm going to turn this one-line tweet into a 10-minute video. I won't show you the tweet, but I'll say a bunch of swear words in the meantime.
Right. Yeah.
Shout out.
Shout
Nothing
out.
against the guy, but yeah, like I don't watch him. I used to like his videos.
Yeah.
I don't dislike him now, but I know what I'm getting into.
Yeah, same. Moist Critical is just
Yeah.
kind of like a conveyor belt for this kind of stuff, in my opinion.
Yeah, but you know what? Deserves all the success. Shout
for
out.
sure, for sure.
Yeah, wish him all the best.
He's also pretty generous, I've heard. Anyone who looks like Keanu Reeves is just generous in general, I think.
Yeah. My daughter's suddenly into Keanu Reeves because she's playing Cyberpunk.
Oh, yeah?
She like talks about him all the time. I'm like, yeah, let's watch Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, and then tell me what you think.
Oh, man. The Dookie Cannon. The Dookie Cannon, what's a track you made, both of you, that you think producers appreciate more than your fans? Oh,
That is a very interesting
it's a
question.
really good one.
That producers appreciate more than my fans. I don't know.
I think Watch Out, which is this new track from my EP, because it has some really like rowdy basses that a lot of people are just like, how did you do that? Whereas it really, I think it's like the least played track on my EP or something. Or no, it isn't actually. But it's just not as, it didn't pop off as the other track that I've ever done.
It's strange that though, isn't it? You sometimes you do a track, you're like, this is media.
Yeah.
And then it just sort of misses.
Absolutely,
But
I've been
that's-
saying this almost every goddamn
Yeah.
stream, like, dude. And the track that you never expect to pop off because you're just so really unconfident about it, all of a sudden pops off. Like
All the fucking time.
one of
All
those
the
tracks for
fucking
me is
time.
my track called Hot Shot, and I've been saying this forever. Like, just I kind of did it on a whim, just like, yeah, let's throw it in there. Maybe this guitar, maybe they'll like the guitar chugs, whatever. And all of a sudden, yeah, everybody fucking loves Hot Shot. Yeah.
Sometimes it's just like that. Sometimes the song writes itself, and it's
Yeah.
just.
For real.
I mean, Party Don't Stop, I think, still my most streamed track, and we did it in an hour, man.
Really?
An hour. Yeah.
Wow.
Just chucked it together. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Dude, I don't know if you want to touch on that, but like being sober in general, do you want to talk about it?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Love to.
Because like you're probably basically the reason that I tell everybody you are the reason why I went like full sober for like 3 years.
Really?
Around COVID. Yeah.
Damn.
And I've been telling this to everybody. Like, me and Gammer were on this tour, and we talked for a while. Like, I just remember we talked about alcohol being like a depressant, and like, yeah, man, it worked. It worked for me. Like, I remember we had this talk at, I don't know where we played, but Minneapolis or something, the Loft or whatever. And
yeah, you know what? Yeah, I do remember. It was one of the earlier stops.
One of the earlier stops, and it was just like, why is there no alcohol in your rider? Like, oh, because I don't drink. And I'm just like, what do you mean you don't drink? Like, it's just not a thing that you even think about. And I was just like, wait a minute, it's actually possible just not to drink and still have fun. And I, and it wasn't like I was a heavy drinker at the time, not at all. I was just like, yeah, I would have a beer like every now and then or whatever, just drink a whiskey. I used to have a big whiskey fan, big Guinness fan. And then it just came to this like conversation with you, with like, with a bunch of people in the scene actually. Pegwood Nerds was one of them, Michael.
Wow, I had no idea.
Yeah, and just like this, like, hey, what's even the point? Like, you're drinking at the show, you're like screwing up your set, you're acting unprofessional. Like, I'm just talking about myself. If I ever drank too much, which I never did, but like, I always wanted to just like avoid this situation. I'm just like, next day you feel like absolute shit. You have to, like, you basically lose your entire next day on just being hungover, and it gives you no benefit whatsoever because of the come down. And it was that conversation with you that just like made me completely stop. I remember 2019 New Year's Eve, the one that hit between 2019 and 2020 was my final drink of any alcohol that I've had for like the next 3.5 years. And
wow, congrats.
Yeah. Dude, it was like
big.
It was the best. Like, I remember, and then I was just like, then I had some shows in 2023 when my shows came back, just to, after COVID. It took me a while to get the ball rolling again. Just saying.
Yeah, I think that's the crazy thing about when you're first sober is you don't realize how much you kind of depend on alcohol, whether you're like mentally addicted to it or not.
Yeah.
It it's called the social lubricant for a reason. And I think my first year of sobriety, I started drinking young, right? So I had no idea how to interact with people in social situations. I didn't know how to start a conversation, how to engage a conversation, how to be present. I didn't know the things I thought I enjoyed, I didn't, and like my whole life got flipped upside down. That sounds like Fresh Prince. I don't want to do, but yeah, you know how it is. The first period, it can be tricky because it feels like you're almost learning to live again. But once you get over that, it's like, man, I didn't need this. Like, life is much more. And the thing with the drinking and the guilt and messing up your sets and acting unprofessional, all that stuff, it's, it ain't good. It just ain't good. There's no way to live.
I think thanks to you, I finally like took that plunge and was just like, dude, what's the point? And like for those exact 3 years, I was like the healthiest person ever. Now I'm kind of back to like maybe having a drink every 2 weeks, but like still like. I don't feel too guilty because
no judgment.
I don't feel too guilty because I do it on planes, and on planes you can in airports. So at airports, even if it's like 8 a.m., it's fucking 10 p.m. somewhere. Let's have a wine.
For me, I learned about myself that I personally couldn't pick up one drink and just stop. If I picked up one, I'd always keep going.
I see.
And there are people in this world that can just pick it up and put it down when they need to, and just enjoy it for it as is. And I have massive respect for you. I do not judge you at all.
Yeah.
I think that's fucking great. Me, I wouldn't pick it up again, but like, if you got something that works for you, go with it. Honestly, live your life, have fun.
Yeah, in my situation, I was never like an addictive person. Whatever. Like in your case,
you never struck me as such, to be honest.
But yeah, dude, shout out for making that decision, and just like in general. Like, you influenced me to fucking also just like improve my life in so many ways. Like, especially with the like alcohol is just one thing, right? The content, like you finding that format that you love, what we talked about earlier. Like, just like it isn't until you find something that you love.
It's like I see you with the streaming now. If you enjoy it, the inspiration comes easy, and it shows. Yeah. Like I think a lot of us felt that with the social stuff. That I saw a lot of producers. Here's 5 ways to dance to my new song, and it's just like, I can tell you don't want to do this, and that it creates almost like a secondhand embarrassment.
Yeah, dude.
And it doesn't create the engagement. You look at the comments, and people are like, "This is not it." So it's like, you gotta Well, this world's changing so fast. We're just having to just figure out how to keep it going, man.
Absolutely. And yeah, you learn to adjust. Like AI is gonna change things drastically nowadays. Like, dude, more often than not, I just come on and I open up Instagram and I'm just like, okay, is this even real? What video am I watching? Like only halfway
Yeah,
through.
Pixar are putting out a lot of trailers lately. Oh wait.
Oh wait, that's not it. Yeah, and then there's another like halfway through the video
Oh
and you
my
realize.
Yeah,
Absolutely ridiculous. Like, and we're not that old. You know what I mean? We were supposed to be like immediately telling, oh yeah, that shit's AI. But like, dude, 2-3 months.
It's when you get to the point where you didn't realize when you're looking at the video. It's
Yeah.
like, wait, that was AI?
Yeah.
Oh shit, we're cooked.
Just recently, I watched a video and like every comment was saying this is AI. I'm like, what? Where the heck is the AI in this video you speak of? I couldn't fucking like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's getting to
The
me.
Pixar ones are killing me.
Those are a dead giveaway, but yeah.
But Bonnie Blue presents Full House.
Yeah. No, yeah, some of this is great. Some of that is fucking awesome. Taylor says, almost time for Monday Night Raw. Oh, do you watch wrestling?
I don't, I'm afraid.
Me neither. I used to be a fan of wrestling when I was a kid. I used to love The Undertaker. I used to play a lot of those, like, WWF
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
PC games. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
AI's biggest achievement wasn't tricking you fake things are real. It was making you doubt real things are fake. Huh.
Right.
Huh.
I mean, we could go off on a whole tangent there, but
Oh yeah.
yeah, I think I'm gonna avoid that if that's all
Yeah.
right.
Plus, we're nearing like the 3-hour mark. I don't want to.
Wait, are we?
Yeah, dude.
Holy shit!
I don't want to take
Dude, I
too
think I'm
much.
gonna go to bed. I'm really sorry.
Yeah. I don't think
Before we go, because we were talking about it.
Well. He just.
Well, that was embarrassing. That was embarrassing.
Beautiful.
We were talking about it earlier, like the wildest thing I said on the mic, and I said it. This is my swamp.
Yeah.
And I was playing like a ballad version of All Star with the same guy who recorded This Is the End. Wow. I've sent you the link to that on Discord. If you want to play me out with that, I would be absolutely fine.
Absolutely do it.
There's no drop. It is a ballad. Having people cry to All Star at a rave was one of my highlights. Without a doubt.
I'm playing that right now, dude. I'm opening up the link. We got All Star Ballad queued up. And this is how we're gonna do it, dude. DJ Gammer in the building. Shout out.
Somebody once told me
Thanks for
the
having me, man. It's
world
been a
is
pleasure.
gonna roll me.
Of course, man. Shout out to Gammer. Thank you so much for joining us today, buddy.
She was looking kinda dumb with her finger and her thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead. Well, the years start coming and they don't stop coming. Fed to the rules and I hit the ground running. Didn't make sense not to live for fun. Your brain gets smart but your head gets dumb. So much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back streets? You never know if you don't go. You never shine if you don't glow. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on, get paid. And all that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold.
Shout out to motherfucking Gammer!
Oh, that just happened too. That's dope.
All right. Thank you very much, everyone. Have a good evening.
Have a good
Lots
one.
of love.
See you, Gammer. I'll talk to you next time, dude.
Hello.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, chat. I guess we found out a lot of things about ourselves today. But you know what we didn't find out? We didn't find out when I'm gonna stream next time. What the fuck am I saying? I think, I don't know if I'll skip Wednesday. I do have a ton of stuff to do outside of Tokyo Machine that I need to finish. And I do not want to put that on a back burner anymore. And I think a Saturday stream might be one of those really long ones. Like, really long ones, Saturday stream, if you know what I mean. Can you even hear me? Oh, yeah, you can hear me, okay. I was wondering if I'm just talking to my wall. Yeah. Chat. I think Saturday is going to be the big one. And, I guess I'll see you then. Let me turn out the music a little bit. Chime is gonna play us out.
One, two, three, everybody just...
Good night, everybody. Anyone to host? Anyone to, I'm trying to find out if we have anyone to raid.
Anyone to raid?
But I don't think so. Let me just make double sure that there's nobody that we can raid. But before I do, I'm gonna press following and check if anybody's streaming. Press following. Breakin' is streaming! Yo, we're gonna raid Breakin'. Shut up! Yo, we're gonna shut up! Stop! Shut up! Yo, we're gonna shut up! Stop! Okay, stop. Okay, we're gonna raid Breakin'. Breakin' music. Okay, stop. Okay, Breakin' music. Okay, we're raiding. Okay, raid music. Okay, stop. Awesome. Breakin' music. Everybody stay here. We're raiding Breakin' music. Everybody stop! Jesus, stop talking! God damn it! Music. Let's see if this he's funny. Jesus, stop talking! God damn it! All right, we're rating Breakin' with, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty taken to this. We're rating Breakin'. All right, if I'm not mistaken. Raid. See everybody. Bye bye. All right, if I'm not raid. See everybody. Bye. All right, raid. See everybody. Bye. All right, raid. See everybody. Bye. All right, raid. See everybody. Bye.